It is Saturday, the 9th of December 2017. This is Rewind Gaming 3v3 Rocket League Tournament. I am Jay Bizzlebeard, and with me is Percy. Percy, how's it going, man?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm real good, and I am super hyped to get these games underway yet again. Any information on the teams can you give us, Percy?
Oh, well, we've got some returning names that we have seen before. I won't spoil anything yet for, because it's why ruin all the fun, exciting stuff of what's to come, you know?
Well, that's a good point. Go on.
That being said, I can say that one of the teams we're going to see have won both of their previous games solidly, both 6-2 and 5-0.
That was Team
There's one to
Watt.
keep an eye out for.
Yeah, that's Team
correct.
Watt, and they will be playing in the orange, and they will be playing against one of the favourites. I think they're definitely touted as being one of the favourites, and that is Frenzy 0.2, and they will be playing in the blue. This is going to be the first round 2 game of the evening, and with that, I think we're probably ready to get the teams together to get round 2 underway. I am proper looking forward to this, Percy. It's good to be back with the Rewind Gaming crew. It's always a pleasure to be casting for you guys.
It's been a little while, hasn't it? It's been a little while.
It absolutely has, and here we go then. It is time to get this tournament, round 2 underway. The kickoff is, well, that's just shot right up in the air. No, hold on. We've lost someone, I think. We've lost. Oh.
They've all dipped.
Yeah.
All right, that looks like we're having a restart. I think there's having some server issues by the looks of it.
A little false start there. We will get this one back underway in just a few seconds' time. A couple of technical difficulties, but you know, these things happen. We'll get this one sorted in just a few seconds. And we are back. The guys at Rewind Gaming, they know their stuff. They get this stuff back on and ready nice and quick. So let's not mess around. You guys are waiting for round 2 to get underway. Let's get in these teams and let's get this game underway. With no problems this time, eh, Percy?
Yeah, that'd be nice. So we have a couple of returning names that I do recognize. I think the most recognizable name for everyone here would be Mr. Swosix, who has he's played in many tournaments previously, especially some here as well. So there's definitely a couple of names out here that, you know, they're I don't know whether to quite say veterans of the Rewind scene, but they've definitely been around the block once or twice.
Well, absolutely. Any other names you know there?
I think there's a couple that I've seen before, but perhaps not for a while, at least not myself. But there's definitely no first timers. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm very interested to see what WUT can do, especially after their first round. That's a great save there, just punched off the line from Team Watt. But yeah, like we said earlier, they just came off of a 6-2 and 5-0 win in round 1. So then there's not going to be any pushovers here. And this game is just going back and forth right now. It's not really settled down into any kind of pattern yet. Dwayne there, very unlucky with the first kind of real effort on goal. And here comes a bit of pressure now. Is Dwayne going to get to that one? Doesn't get to that. We have got 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to play, and it's still kind of just back and forth. Oh, there's a first demo, and that's a shot on goal. Ivan misses out, hits the underside of the crossbar, and this time it gets followed up.
Yeah, it was a nice little finish, that. For it to ping off the crossbar like that was quite unfortunate, but very well read of Vortex to hit that low, keep it away from Ivan, who jumped up expecting that to go high. Solid finish overall.
1-0 to Frenzy, 0.2 then, with 3 minutes and 41 seconds left to play. And we're back underway. Oh, here we go. Ivan's trying to go off that one. Gets to it just about first. Yeah, absolutely. And you don't often see it fly up in the air from kickoff in that kind of situation. This is dangerous, though. It's just missed. Frenzy nearly getting that second. Team What now really need to clear this one. They do nicely. They do it real well. That's a great pass as well. Hit off the backboard, and it's gone goalwards off the crossbar.
That was a nice little redirect.
That was lovely. Frenzy looking dangerous here. Ivan need to just, Team What just need to just calm themselves down. Plenty of time left in this. 3 minutes left. Only 1 goal in it. And Ivan pushes this one down the right-hand side of the pitch for the orange team. Comes off the wall. And Frenzy again. Pick this one up. It's pushed forwards by Dwen. And it's well defended. Dwen comes off the wall. That's going to come off the backboard. Is anyone following this one up? They are. But Vortex there can't quite get the angle on that one. And it's a little escape there from Team What. And Dwen does some lovely work there, but that's pushed into the corner, the left-hand side. There's a little bit of pressure mounting here now for Team What. Frenzy doing some great work. Still only 1-0 though. What are you thinking about this game so far, Percy? This looks like some nice play right here from Vortex.
Oh, nearly. Soysix nearly got on the end of that.
Very nearly. That was exceptional play there, but it didn't come to anything. And Team What still in this one, pushing it forwards. That's a dangerous maneuver right there, though. Can Frenzy get this one for 2-0? They can't, but the pressure is still on. What defending really well right now. Keeping this one only at 1-0. And this one's going to come off the backboard. Is there a follow-up? There is a follow-up! And Raidmeister scores to make it 1 goal apiece. Percy.
Yeah, that was nice. Nice little hit off the backboard by Magu there. And Raid again, it seems to be the hitting it down seems to be the meta so far. Of course, at this level, a lot of shit tends to be. Oops, sorry about that. a lot of the shots these days tend to be, to get some height on it, get some power on it. So I think the soft, low hits tends to be the safer option and tend to catch people off guard a bit more.
Yeah, true. Very true. Very true. Well, it's been a pretty even contest so far. If there was someone that just looked like they were edging it a little bit more, I would say it was going to be Frenzy 2.0. But anything can happen in Rocket League. It only takes a second to score a goal, as we all know.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the way that both teams have been playing so far, it really could. I mean, it could go either way at the drop of a hat, but it definitely seems like Frenzy have been more dominant.
A slight edge. Only slight, though. That's very only slight. Dwen with the shot, and that's well cleared off the line there. Last 45 seconds of this first game. Is there going to be a winner before overtime? Ivan tries to get the cross in. Doesn't quite happen for him. And there goes Magoo. Tries to get this one. Raidmeister keeping things happening, but this really is a good bit of pressure, though, right now from Team What. Last 30 seconds of this game. Are we going to find a winner?
Oh, there's potential here.
There is potential. Dwen makes the pass. That's it's Vortex. 2-1, 20 seconds to go, Percy.
Yeah, it was a nice little touch. Unfortunate bump that gave Raid that unintentional touch. Vortex able to just sit and just knock it past the, expectant goalkeeper. I think he thought he was going to get on the end of the original cross in by Dwen. I don't think he was expecting Vortex to come in and just finish that off. Good finish overall, though.
Yeah, it was a good finish. It was a good finish. Last 10 seconds. This is dangerous. It's floated up high, but I don't think anyone's going to get to that. They're not. Well, that's pushed up really dangerously right now. A little bit too far to the left. That's kept it in play. It's still in play. Can Frenzy 0.2 clear this one? They can. It's still in the air though. And there we go. Frenzy's about seeing that one out. They win that first game 2-1, and that was close.
Yeah, solid game. Solid game. It'd be interesting to see if what play any different this time, whether they take a different approach or whether they just come in all guns blazing.
Well, this is the danger, isn't it? When it gets to the second game, do you change it or do you carry on as you were? I mean, I think I'd be inclined to stick tight and play exactly as they played in that first game, because they didn't really do much. Unlucky here and there. Maybe wait till the last minute if they're still in the game, and then maybe push it then. But for now, I would like to see them just stick at what they're doing. And they're off to a flying start.
Very good start, and I agree with what you're saying there. I mean, this game is so versatile and so quick that you can play the exact same way and everything can turn out completely different both times, So it will be interesting to see if they do play the same and if it works out more in their favor this time around.
Well, I'll be honest, the first 30 seconds are showing they're doing exactly that. They're piling on a lot of pressure right now on Frenzy. But Frenzy just soaking that pressure up, and Dwayne pushing the pass off the backboard. Ooh. Can't quite get the shot in there from Zvortex. And here comes Watt again. It's a lovely bit of play, but again, Frenzy doing some great jobs on cutting out these high passes. And Dwayne off the backboard, that's lovely. Again, Ivan doing some good work as well. They're very evenly matched, these two teams. Very evenly matched. We're 1 minute down, 4 minutes left in this game, and that's a great save. I don't think Magoo knew too much about it. Right place, right time. But that works for him or her. Here we go. Yeah, I've made that mistake plenty of times in this. Here we go. This is a great effort there, Raidmeister. Unlucky Ivan keeps this one in play. That could be dangerous for Frenzy. 0.2. That's dropped in the dangerous area. Magoo saves it at one end of the pitch and scores at the other end to make it 1-0 to Team Watt.
Yeah, that was lovely. Ivan off the backboard flicks it straight down, and Magoo was there ready to pick that up. That was brilliant setup. You couldn't ask for better at this point in the game. But still, 3.5 minutes left to play. Anything can happen, but definitely Team Watt looking a lot stronger this time around.
They seemed pretty calm, but they weren't calm about that shot. That was an unlucky effort there from Team Frenzy 0.2. But they do look fairly calm. They look like they're in control. They don't look like they're panicking. But they're definitely up against it with these Frenzy guys. They are definitely up against it. Just a little over 3 minutes left to play in this second game. It is 1-0 to Team Watt in the orange. Frenzy won the first game 2-1. And this could be dangerous. That's a lovely block there, though, from Zvortex. And Ivan just intercepts that one. Does well. That comes off the crossbar there from Team Frenzy. And Raidmeister does well. Takes it to the left-hand side of the pitch for Team Watt. And Zvortex with some good defensive work, but it comes straight back at them. And there's going to be another goal! Ooh. And Raidmeister makes it 2-0.
Yeah, nice little touch up by Ivan. Magoo gets a nice little touch on it, I think. Yeah, must have done. He's got the assist for it. Down a little bit. Raidmeister managed to pick up the finish. Cannoned it. I don't think there was any chance of them getting to that.
Okay, Percy, you are in Team Watt right now. You were 2-0 up. Okay, This is to equalise at 1-0 with 2 minutes and 30 to play. What are you going to do? Are you going to be a bit more defensive now, or are you going to carry on as you are?
Honestly, I mean, what they've been doing so far is worked, so why change it? I'd perhaps think about it if a goal down, if a goal gets dropped, about a minute to go, then I'd probably think about playing a bit more cautiously, but I don't think I would get too comfortable by any means.
No, absolutely. I think I tend to agree, because you can sit back and go a bit too defensive, invite the pressure, and that's never really a good thing. This looks dangerous. Raidmeister in with a shot. It's cleared off the line. Good save. Frenzy are really up against this right now. Team Watt, this could be another goal, and it is!
Now this is the position that you want to be in a game too, especially when you're behind already.
Yeah.
Not only
good for confidence.
Yeah, exactly. Not only is it great, it's also got to be a little bit tilting for the other team, you know? If they thought that the first game was not much in the way of competition, perhaps this is definitely going to change their mind.
Yeah, and this one nearly rolls in as well. Swow there gets that one off the line, keeps this one just about alive. We can still get 3 goals in 1:30. It's certainly possible, but the way Team Watt are playing right now, I think it's going to be very hard to do. But I've been impressed by Team Watt here in this second game. I've got to say, just as we say that.
That was beautiful.
Percy, talk us through this one.
That was self-set up by Magu. He takes it off that, flies up. That's what happened. All right, Raid nearly got on there, got bumped out of the way by the other player, but it looks like he caught it as well, which helped that into the back of the goal, which, you know, it's unfortunate. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've just seen that replay again. Swow6 just clipped it on his way past.
Right.
But it would have gone in anyway, I think. So, still unfortunate nonetheless.
Yeah, well, this game looks like it's definitely going to be going to Team Watt in the orange here to make it 1 game apiece. I'm just wondering what this is going to do to the minds right now of Team Frenzy, who, you know, we know a bit about Team Frenzy. We know that they're one of the favourites here, you know. So what's it going to do to them? They've got to keep calm, ready for this game 3, keep their heads. But, you know, sometimes it's not as easy as that, Percy.
Yeah, quite. Exactly. I mean, by no means, you know, am I a particularly good player, but I've played a tournament here and there. I know what it's like, you know, when you think you should be winning a game quite comfortably and things all of a sudden start to go the complete opposite way to how you think. It can get a little bit.
It can get into your mind. It can get into your head. It can really get into your head, and that is dangerous.
Yeah,
that was cleared off the line. That was a good effort. It was well saved. Last few seconds of this game, it's just petering out right now, and that was a solid performance from Team Watt in the orange. As the ball just is going to come down now, and that is 1 game apiece in this round 2 game. Frenzy, well, they've got to look at themselves, and they've got to ask some questions of themselves here. Are they going to step up to the plate in this 3rd game? 4-0. Is an interesting result there. I mean, we've seen in round 1 with Team Watt that, you know, they can score the goals 6-2 and 5-0 in their other games. So they're a dangerous team.
Yeah, it makes me wonder whether Watt was sitting back a bit last game just to try and get a bit of a read on the other team and see what would work best for them.
Sure.
Interesting. Again, though, no, it's 1-1. It'll be interesting to see if Frenzy approach this differently or whether they stick to what they've already been doing. And again, as I said, just hope that things works out a bit more in their favour this time around.
Absolutely, and there is a real mix-up in defence there from Team Watt. Now, wow, it is swinging back and forth, this one right now. That is, we haven't seen that from Team Watt at all.
No.
Again, we've been talking about Rocket League games getting into your head. You know, what happened there from Team Watt?
Well, Ivan was on the back wall. He tripped over, bounced on the back of his car, so he was out of play. It looked like the player that pushed the ball round into the corner also bumped the other defender, so they were out of action too. And it just happened that it all just fell perfectly for them, really.
Just one of those things. Just one of those things.
It can happen to anyone at any time.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's 1-0 to Team Frenzy, 2.0. Sorry, 0.2. Let's get it right. This one's dangerous though, and this that one in to make it 2-0. Frenzy are not messing about this time. A little bit worried about Watt here. A little bit worried after a real solid performance in that last game. It's looking a bit sketchy from right now, Percy.
Yeah, it definitely is. But again, that last goal, it could have gone either way. It bounced between Dwen and the goalkeeper a couple of times, and it just so happened it came out in Dwen's favour. You know, again, it really could have bounced out to a defender that could have been cleared, but it's just one of those things. This is a good little effort by Ivan.
This is great by Ivan, but let's hear it for the defensive work there as well, which is real decent there. Vortex getting that one out, but it comes back at them. Magoo pushing that one back, but yet again it comes back towards the goal for Watt. It's going back and forth right now. Just back and forth.
Oh, there's potential.
Yeah, this is nice from Ivan. And there's the goal from Magoo. That is a nice goal. Push through this one.
Yeah, nice little bounce on Magoo. Ivan tries to go for goal there, I think, but it was placed perfectly anyway for Magoo to just jump up and finish it. I think the reaction from Magoo, noticing that it wasn't going in, like Ivan probably would have liked it to have, and being able to jump up before the goalkeeper could react. Really well played, really well thought out, and
oh my word.
Nearly another goal.
Wow, the pressure is coming back on Frenzy now. This is some great work by Watt. Stuck in the corner, but it's dug out nicely there. Vortex tries to get onto it, doesn't. Ivan comes flying, pushes this one to the left-hand side of the pitch. Some solid defense work is needed here right now. Magoo with the demo, but it doesn't really work out in their favor right now. And the shot comes in. Magoo needs to clear on, does. Ivan needs to get something on that, doesn't. Vortex pushes this one down to the left-hand side of the pitch. This could be dangerous right now. Again, Vortex with the great intercept. Team Frenzy looking good. Magoo doing a good block there. Raidmeister, what can he do? Flicks it up there to Magoo. Doesn't really work out in their favour. Ivan with a good punch towards goal. Doesn't get that second touch. And this is dangerous. Comes off the crossbar. This is not what you want if you're in Team Watt, but Magoo does well to dig that one out, Percy.
Yeah, that was an intense few seconds. A couple of touches missed where they would have been nice. I think it might have actually worked out for Raidmeister that he didn't hit the ball when he tried to come down on top of it. I think he definitely would have ended up unintentionally pinching that backwards into the goal, and then Magoo just happened to be in the right place, to be honest. Now, fortunate, but again, it works out in their favour.
I've just been keeping a little eye on Frenzy here right now, and I've noticed that they are generally keeping 2 players back at all times at the moment. So they've gone a little bit defensive, which, with 2 minutes to play, a little bit dangerous maybe? Well, he says that. Curse of the commentator right there. The commentator knows nothing because that is 3-1.
Yeah, that bounced off the corner with that than the defending player was expecting. Looks like, let's just watch that back again. Yeah, it looks like Raidmeister was expecting that to come a bit more towards goal as opposed to back out towards the centre, and it worked out for Frenzy.
Sure. Here goes Vortex, and that's a lovely little crossover to the to Swo that was, but it didn't quite make it to him. Magoo pushes this one forward. They need to think about trying to get at least that second goal sooner rather than later. Give them a bit more time to maybe look at getting the equaliser, but it's easier said than done. Can Magoo get something on this one? He does well. Pushes this one to the side. Raidmeister swings around, takes this one down the right-hand side of the pitch. Ivan does well. Raidmeister here dribbles this one goalwards, but Dwen blocks that one, pushes it forward. Vortex can't get on the end of that one. Magoo pushes this one back. Absolutely. Let's Swo again. And Vortex pushes this one goalwards. This one's going to come off the backboard. And well defended there by Ivan. The last minute of the game, it is 3-1 to Team Frenzy, 0.2. That's a great block there from Raidmeister. And it's pushed forward by Magoo. Can Ivan get onto this one? Does get onto this one. It's a great save. What a fantastic save, but what a great effort from Ivan. I think it's going to be too much for Team Watt to do right now. I think that kind of says a lot, and as it just trickles in the goal for 4-1.
Ouch.
You've got the feeling with that save there. I mean, Ivan made a great effort there to make it 3-2. And it was a fantastic save off the line, and I think that was kind of right there. We know whose day this is going to be, and it looks like it's going to be Frenzy 0.2's day here. They look like they're going to be going through to the next round, Percy.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it. Again, with that effort from Ivan, it looked like Magoo was only, not even half a second away from getting on the end of that. I reckon that could have made this a completely different game, but as I say, that fourth goal coming off bouncing between both defenders, trickling in, it's heartbreaking, isn't it, really?
Yeah. Is there anything that Team Watt could have done any better? I can't see it. I think they've put up a valiant display, personally.
Honestly, I can't fault the way they've played. They've as you can see, I mean, they've won one game with absolute ease, and they've cleaned up on this little cross quite nicely. I don't know. I think they played well. It's just sometimes just the randomness of of physics in this game sometimes can screw you over even the best of teams, you know?
Personally, I'm kind of wondering maybe that 4-0 didn't work in their favour because maybe there was a bit of complacency suddenly. Maybe it was, you know, just lulled them into a full sense of security all of a sudden. You know, you just never know. But either way, Frenzy 0.2 go through to the next round. 3 really, really cracking games. And I look forward to hopefully seeing Frenzy 0.2 in the next round, Percy.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be definitely interesting to see if they've got more to give. I mean, it's been. I mean, we say this every time, don't we? We say hopefully there's more to come yet, and they always step it up, never failing to impress, no matter what team it is, as we move on towards the final. So I really am looking forward to seeing what else they've got in the tanks.
Only the best games on Rocket League with Rewind Gaming. Seriously, you can't not watch these tournaments, Percy. Every time I cast for them, I have an absolute blast, and we do see some absolutely amazing teams and some amazing play. With that said, we're going to take a short break, get the next game up and running for you, so do not go anywhere. Grab yourself a quick drink, and we will be right back. And we are back for another round 2 game in the Rewind Game 3 tournament. We have a cracking game up next. We actually have Sweden versus the Czech Republic. Team Sweden will be Skruvat Esports in the blue. They won their round 1 games 3-0 and 7-0. Pretty convincing there. And the Czech Republic team is Dark Tigers in the orange, and they won their games 7-1 and 3-2. Percy, looking forward to this one.
Yeah, I mean, there are some names here that we have seen before, that they've competed in previous tournaments. We have some 2v2 tournament winners as well in here. So, again, strong players, familiar names. Should be an interesting matchup.
Okay, should we get this game underway then? Let's do this. Just awaiting the teams to enter the field of play. Here they come.
Albeit quite slowly and at a leisurable pace.
Well, why not? Take your time, keep it chill. Nothing wrong with that.
Do some stretches as they come out the tunnel. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Here we go then. The time is set. And here we go. Kickoff is underway. Sweden versus the Czech Republic. It's Skruvat Esports versus Dark Tigers in the orange. Let's just let this game settle down a little bit. Was that a demo there? I just caught out of the corner of my eye. It's a feisty match so far, and that's cleared off the line nicely by Lorty. And Hero brings this one forward. Here we go. Here comes Nauman. That's well cleared off by Jarmo. Warlow pushes this one forward for Team Skruvat, but it comes straight back at them. This looks dangerous. Well, that was dangerous there by Darwin. Just does enough just to clear it away from his goal. Jarmo tries to push it forward. I think he gets demoed for his troubles there, though. And this is dangerous here, and that's 1-0 to Czech Republic and Dark Tigers in the orange. Roxid there.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, gets a nice easy finish there. It was unlucky from Warlow there. Tried to get the touch on it, just missed the touch. Couldn't clear that away from the goal. And it ended up being an easy finish. This could be dangerous, though. Here goes Darwin.
Wow.
Well, a pretty early reply there. You could kind of see that one happening early doors with this kickoff, though. There we go. Just sat nicely for Darwin. Still had a lot of work to do and had to thread that through the eye of a needle to be Darwin. 4 minutes and 4 seconds left to play. It is 1 goal apiece.
Yeah, it looked like Lorty didn't react to that. I think he thought Pero had it.
Yeah.
And, from the angle he came in, I thought he did as well at first. So it's easy to understand where that little mix-up happened.
It's all about the communication, as we've said time and time again with Rocket League. I know it sounds pretty obvious, but it is amazing how crucial communication is in such a game like this. just to know people's whereabouts. And that one's going to come off the post. Is it going to get cleared? It is going to get cleared by Darwin. That was unbelievably close there from Dark Tigers. That's a nice cross there. And Lorty pushes some goalwards. It's going to get cleared there by Jarmo. Jarmo does a good job. Darwin pushes this one forwards. Is he going to get back onto this one? He does. Gets the cross in. That's well played by Naumann there. Naumann gets this one out. Lorty takes it off of him down the right-hand side of the pitch. But it comes right back at them. But it's a great intercept by Lorty. Comes back at them once again, though. It's back and forth at the moment. Naumann down the left-hand side of the pitch. It's a decent enough block there. Can they get the clearance out? Jarmo gets this one out. Doesn't get the clearance like he wants. Warlow does well. Pushes this one forwards. Jarmo gets the finish. Gets the double touch there. I was wondering whether that was going to find its way in or not. Percy, talk us through this one.
That was a little bit close. I think Jarmo thought he was going to get a bit more force on that, but quick recovery before the defender could get in and steal that off him.
2-1 then to Team Sweden's Skruvat Esports. And again, another really solid kickoff from Skruvat. And wow, talk about the Czech Republic Dark Tigers game falling apart at the seams there. They find themselves 3-1 down in seconds, Percy. That is, that's going to mess around with your old noggin a little bit, isn't it? That's going to mess around with your head a little bit, going down sort of by 2 goals so quickly.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's always... It always sucks when you've held off the other team for so long and then that happens immediately after. They've already scored one.
Yeah. And from a kickoff as well, it's disappointing.
Yeah. Again, the kickoffs, they can go either way, so... they might find that another one like that falls in their favour too, sooner or later.
Absolutely. At the moment, though, I'd say Skruvat are really kind of starting to flex their muscles a little bit. They're looking pretty confident here. They're kind of getting on every aerial. They're just making the right decisions at the right time. The ball's kind of falling for them a bit more often than not. Warlow pushes this one forward. Can Jarmo get onto it? He can't. Naumann defends really well. And this one's dangerous, but Naumann there does well. Pushes this one down the left-hand side of the pitch. Jarmo again holding that one up, but not good enough. Warlow pushes this one forwards. Can he get onto his own? No, he doesn't. He leaves it for Jarmo. Jarmo, this one's going to fly up in the air. Warlow looks at that one, pushes it down. He's going to be a bit disappointed with that one, but it's still not cleared yet. Loyalty now pushes this one forward. Lovely little dink up in the air. Can Naumann get on that one? He can, but he can't quite direct it. That's going to be... he's going to kick himself over that one. And Darwin pushes this one goalwards, and that is a lovely redirect there from Jarmo to make it 4-1.
Yeah, nice little centre by Warlow. Darwin, nice little touch, but it's all on Jarmo for paying attention and just reacting in time for that. That really... Even the save in itself had potential to come off the post, so it was very fortunate, but solid decision-making, solid shot. Can't complain about that at all.
And this one's going to come off the backboard here by Perro, and that one's going to fly goalwards, and that is a mistake in the goal there. Let's watch this one again. Warlow looks like he's got this one. And then all of a sudden,
that's unfortunate, yeah.
Yeah, very unfortunate.
If he was ever so slightly further across, he would have been fine, but not quite.
Not quite. 4-2 then to Team Sweden, Skruvat Esports. But Dark Tigers are nowhere near out of this one just yet as it flies across the goal, and that's a great save by Warlow. That was really unlucky there for Dark Tigers. This looks dangerous though. It's going to get cleared. Lorty does well, gets the block in here. Peroxid goes up, fires it goalwards, and that is a great save there from Warlow. That was a great effort. Well, Dark Tigers piling on a bit of pressure now. Here goes Lorty, and it's an open goal. I don't really know what happened to Skruvat there. Let's watch the replay, Percy. I don't know what happened to Jarmo in the corner.
I think they were just all out of position. I don't know whether he's having some problems or...
Possible.
Whether they just sort of accepted fate there a little bit. No, it looks like...
We have a problem. We have a problem.
They might be having some internet issues, perhaps.
There is probably some issues here, and the ball gets punched into the net for the equaliser, but I'm kind of reluctant to get too excited about this because two of the players
Yeah, we've just had some confirmation from the other player, from Darwin on their team, that they are on the same network, and I think that their internet has just cut out.
Wow. Not helpful at all for Team Scrooge out there.
I don't think we've had this one happen before at this stage in a game.
No,
So
this is a first for me as well. Yeah, absolutely.
we might well after this round just have to go to a quick break, have a quick chat, and see what we're going to do. I imagine we'll end up replaying this game.
Absolutely. Well, like you say, we'll check in with the powers that be above us and see what they decide, yeah, we'll go from there. It's the last 15 seconds anyway, so not too much longer to wait.
And as soon as we find out anything, we will of course get back to you guys, so you don't sit around waiting for too long.
Absolutely. This one is done. Give us a few seconds. We need to check in with the powers that be at Rewind Gaming to see what we're going to do about this after two of Screwvat esports players had some technical difficulties there. We'll be right back, guys. Do not go anywhere. Okay, we are back, and just a little heads up real quick, it is going to be a golden goal situation here. So the first goal here will determine who wins this first game. And we got more issues here. We have just lost one of the Dark Tiger players. What are they doing to us here, Persia? What are they doing to us? They're making us work for this tournament tonight.
Yeah, not sure what's going on here. I think they're having a bit of a dance-off instead.
Yeah, well, we could always do a dance-off. We could always have a dance-off, maybe. Let's judge who wins the dance-off, maybe. That could be an interesting one.
Yeah, there we go. Let's start that. Let's make that a thing. Let's have a separate prize pool for the best dance-off. Perfect. I love it.
I think we have a winner.
I'm all about that.
Yeah.
So I believe we're going to a quick break yet again.
Yeah,
and
it's going to be about a 10-second break. We just need to get all the players in. But when we do return, it will be a golden goal situation for this next game. Don't go anywhere, guys. It will be about 10 seconds, and we will have this sorted. Be right back. Okay, this time around, we will get this golden goal game done. I hope, Percy. I hope. Let's get this one underway.
So. Yeah, let's go.
Come on, guys, join the game. You can do this. Hey. Right, okay, we've got this one on this time. So it is a golden goal situation here. So wins this first game, then we will get on to the second game. Is this going to go to Team Sweden, who is Skruvat Esports in the blue, or will it go to Dark Tigers, who are the Czech Republic team in orange? Let's get this game underway. Here we go.
Part of me wants this to be one of those situations where it's over in like 6 seconds off of a lucky pinch off the kickoff, you know?
It could well be. It could well be. Wow. Here we go. Dark Tigers here, putting some pressure on, but that's a great clearance there from Warlow. He's going to get on the end of this one as well, isn't he? No, he doesn't. That's great clearance there from Naumann. Here we go. Dark Tigers push this one forwards. It's going back and forth again. You can tell it's probably going to go on for about 10 minutes now before the next goal. Naumann with the push up in the air. Lorty does well to clear that one, because that was quite dangerous there for Dark Tigers. Skruvat, though, pushing this one forwards. It's going to come straight back at them. Here goes Peroxid. Pushes this one up in the air. There's no follow-up there from Naumann. Can Naumann get onto that one? Gets a good cross in. But it's well dealt with there by Warlow for Team Sweden. Lorty pushes this one over to Naumann, and that is a great pass and a great finish. That is a great play all round. And that is the golden goal. Dark Tigers take that one. Game 1 to the Dark Tigers. Percy.
Yeah, nice little off-the-wall pass. Naumann gets a nice little bump on it, and just none of the defenders after. Just not in the right place. Not in the right place. Incapable of just getting anything on that. Unfortunate, but solid finish from a great pass. Yeah,
it's the way it goes. It's the way it goes. So now we can get on to game 2. 1-0 to the Czech Republic team. Dark Tigers in orange. Can Skruvat Esports come back for the equaliser? We will see in just a second. Just getting the teams ready right now. Obviously, this is not a golden goal situation. Now we have got the 5-minute time limit back up and running. If you've just joined us, we had a couple of technical difficulties in the last game. A couple of players from Skruvat had dropped out, hence why we did a golden goal situation just then. And what about the Matcherino, Percy?
Yeah, good question. If you drop !Matcherino in chat, you'll get a link to the current prize pool. And if you type !codes in chat, you can click the link to find out the code that gives you a free $1 towards the prize pool.
Many thank you to everyone who contributes to this wonderful talk. We would appreciate your input, whether you're just watching, whether you do actually donate and keep the prize money going. We will thank you very much here at Rewind Gaming. Let's get game 2 on the way then. Here we go. Another dangerous kickoff. We saw this in the first game. It's Punch Goldwoods, but that's going to be saved by Peroxid. We saw this last time, Percy, in the first game with a couple of kickoffs that did that. I'm a little bit worried with Dark Tiger's kickoff strategy right now because it's not been working out for them too well so far.
Yeah, it seems to be a little bit risky, but perhaps that's just their playstyle, you know? Whether they like to try and play a bit dangerously, but try to maybe also throw off the other team as well.
Yeah.
Who knows? It might just be that it's just not working out, and the other teams are a bit more wised up on the kickoffs.
Here goes Lorty, tries to dribble out on forwards for Dark Tigers, gets intercepted, but this one shoots to the right-hand side of the pitch for Screwvat. It's cleared, but Warlow keeps the pressure on. This one's going to get cleared by Lorty of Dark Tigers. It's again, just back and forth. That's a great pass by Lorty. It's unlucky from Nauman. Just couldn't react quick enough to direct that one goalwards. And Warlow gets the cross in. Well, it's just been deflected off, and this is real dangerous right now. Peroxid pushes this one goalwards. It's going to come off the post. There's no follow-up. And that is a great bit of defending by Darwin. That was close. Warlow now pushes this one goalwards, and that's a great save there off the line. Nauman pushes this one down the right-hand side of the pitch, but it's well intercepted by Darwin. But Peroxid brings it out for Dark Tigers. This looks nice. Peroxid likes the looks of that one, pushes it goalwards. But Darwin's there. Lorty doesn't get on that one, nearly confuses Nauman there, doesn't get a good enough purchase on this one, and this is really dangerous for Dark Tigers. Comes off the post, it's off the underside of the crossbar now by Screwvat, and Dark Tigers escape by their fingernails there. That was awfully close. Screwvat, Warlow punches this one in the air, no one's climbing for that one for Screwvat, but that's really dangerous now, and Dark Tigers living on the edge a little bit there. Peroxid. Lovely little dink over there. That was really unlucky for Peroxid. And Lorty tries to get a little shot in. I don't know if that was going goalwards or not, but it's well saved anyway. Darwin misses with the aerial. Jarmo pushes this one down to the left-hand side of the pitch. And now to the right. Can he meet this one for the cross? He bails on that one. And Lorty gets the clearance, but he's not really got a lot on that one. Nauman pushes this one down the left-hand side of the pitch for Dark Tigers. It's a good pass. Nauman pushes it to the right, but there's no one there. Warlow, lovely pass up into the air, but it's well defended by Peroxid. Jarmo floats it up in the air, but no one's reading that one. Peroxid pushes it goalwards. It's well saved by Warlow. Jarmo pushes it off the wall. That's a great pass, and this is going to be a fantastic goal. Probably the best goal we've seen in the tournament tonight so far from Warlow. Percy.
Yeah, nice little off the wall from Jarmo, and Warlow just got the perfect little touch on that, absolutely cannoned it towards goal. There was no way anyone was going to be able to get in the way of that.
Real fine pass that. It was a real fine pass, and it was a great finish as well. For me, personally, that's been my favourite goal of the tournament games that we've seen so far.
I'm definitely agreed with you on that one. Just a little unfortunate for Nauman though. He was so close to clearing that away from him, but just ever so slightly behind.
Oh, and look at this one just floating on the line. It's been missed. Peroxid misses that one. He's going to be kicking himself there, and it goes complete. All right, Lorty floats this one in the air. Warlow clears it. And Dark Tigers are going to be kicking themselves there because that probably should have been the equaliser. We have 1 minute and 25 seconds left to play. It is 1-0 to Team Sweden, Screwvat Esports. And they could equalise this game, 1 game to 1 here if they win this one. But there's a long way to go still in this game, and at 1 goal difference, it's dangerous still for Screwvat. But Screwvat looking good defensively. Warlow down the left-hand side of the pitch. Jamo doesn't get anything on that one. Warlow, he manages to get something on that one. Gets the cross in, but it's well defended by Peroxid. Can Lorty bring this one down the right-hand side of the pitch? He does. And now it goes to the left-hand side of the pitch for Dark Tigers. Warlow punched it forward, but it's well intercepted straight away. Peroxid can't get on that one. Warlow. At the moment, I'd say Screwvat are looking good. Screwvat are looking good for their money at the moment. Keeping the pressure on. Last 30 seconds. That one's just hit the post. That's awfully unlucky. There's no follow-up. This could be dangerous here, though. What's Peroxid going to do? Not enough. Last 20 seconds of the game. It is 1-0 to Screwvat Esports. The team from Sweden are going to equalise by the looks of it on games. 1 game to 1 against the Czech Republic team, Dark Tigers. Last 10 seconds. Is there going to be a final flurry here from Dark Tigers? It doesn't seem to be the case. It's punched up high. And it's in the wrong area of the pitch completely here for Dark Tigers. Oh my word, it's not Lorty with a last second equaliser. Pershie, unbelievable.
Yeah. That clearance from Warlow just absolutely fell perfectly for Lorty to get on the end of that. Cannon it towards goal. Buzzer beater equaliser.
That is a sucker punch for Screwvat Esports, who looked like they were in control. I know it was only 1-0, but they were looking good. They were looking tight. And it's all gone a little bit wrong for them now. But they're keeping the pressure on here. They need to get the clearance in. And oh, does Lorty just get that one away? This is an exciting game now, though. We are in overtime here. The next goal wins. So yet again, we find ourselves in a golden goal situation here. I really don't know who my money's on here right now. This is an exciting game. Darwin brings this one down the right-hand side of the pitch. It's well intercepted by Lorty. The Dark Tigers, Peroxid pushes this one to Lorty. Lorty can't quite get a connection on that. Naumann misses with that one as well. Darwin just about gets enough on it to make it safe at least. Jamo misses out. Lorty gets a good cross in, but it's well blocked again. Jamo, lovely little cross here. But Lorty again with some good defensive work.
Oh, that's dangerous.
That was dangerous, but Warlow pushed it nicely there to the right-hand side of the pitch. Jamo again brings this one down. Great defensive work. We've played 1 minute and 25 seconds in this overtime. It is 1-0 at the moment for the orange team, which is Dark Tigers from the Czech Republic. This is super tense right now. Real super tense. Darwin's going to bring this one out. That's a great block, though. He read that really well. Jamo with a good cross, but Naumann punches this one in the air. Peroxid punches this one goalwards. Warlow's going to miss this one, which is dangerous. Peroxid keeps this one in play. It's come off the post. Nearly goal. Jamo is panicking there, but it's cleared. Just.
Wow, that was eventful.
That was eventful. That was hearts in mouths moment there for Screwvat. That's a great intercept there. It's gone goalwards. Oh, that was goalwards as well. That was goalbound, and Lorty, great save. Here comes Lorty though. Gets blocked. What a back and forth game. This really is as tight as the score suggests at 1 goal apiece. Peroxid pushed it to the left-hand side of the pitch. Naumann isn't going to be able to get to that one. Warlow pushes this one goal with Team Screwvat. Jamo with a good pass. Can Lorty get this one? He does. And it's pushed away again. Jamo, can he get on this one? He can't. He misses out. Darwin keeps the pressure on here for Screwvat Esports. This could be dangerous. Again, Lorty with some great defensive work. So far, some of the best defensive work I've seen tonight, Pershie, has come from Lorty. He's done a great job.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid all around.
Yeah, this is a great cross.
Oh, that had so much potential. Well dealt with.
Jamo brings this one forward. It's going to be well dealt with again. I think that was Lorty again. This one goes goalwards. Again, Naumann with some great defensive work this time for the Dark Tigers. Can Dark Tigers bring this one forward now? They do. It's down the left-hand side with Peroxid, but it's going to come straight back at them, I think. It is Darwin. Unlucky there with the rebound off the ceiling there. The flow's kind of calmed down a little bit. Warlow, is he going to rise up for this one? He's too slow at getting up for that one. Pays for it as well, but it's okay. Jamo gets this one. And there was another demo there, but it's not going to affect things too much, I don't think, as Peroxid picks this one up. Lorty wants that one, but doesn't get it. And this one is another save yet again from Lorty. Nauman pushes this one forward down the right-hand side of the pitch. Warlow pushes this one goalwards. Jarmo can't get anything on it. Lorty again pushes this one back. We've played 4 minutes of overtime. The next goal here wins this game. Jarmo pushes it goalwards. Nauman, clearance. Peroxid, can he get the cross in? He can't. It's great defensive work. Good block from Darwin. Percy, you're going to have to take over. I'm going to lose my voice at this rate.
Yeah, good little game going on. Nice solid back and forth.
This is, oh, there it is. For Skruvat gets the goal, and that makes it 1 game apiece. Wow, that was exciting, and that was 4:20 seconds of overtime.
What a way for it to end as well.
That was blazing hot. That was blazing hot, that much.
Yeah, that was really close. Again, I think if the defending goalkeeper there jumped even any earlier at all, it would have easily been a nice little clearance. But solid play from both teams. Nice, good, solid amount of overtime.
Now,
both teams played well. It could have gone either way. It really could.
I mean, it was a late equaliser, wasn't it, from Dark Tigers? So in the end, Skruvat getting their just desserts on that one. Did I get that the right way around? It was Dark Tigers that got the equaliser, wasn't it? With no seconds left to play. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
so
that would be
Skruvat doing the business there. So it goes down to the final game 3 here between Skruvat Esports and Dark Tigers. And the server has gone down for maintenance. Of course it has. Of course it has. We're going to take a short break whilst we get the server situation sorted. Give us 20 seconds. We'll be right back. You do not want to miss this game, because whoever wins this next one goes through to the next round. We'll see you real soon.
So here we are at the start of game number 3, the deciding game in the Team Czech versus Team Swee face-off.
Absolutely, Percy, thank you. This is the third and final game. It is 1 game apiece right now between these two. We have seen a classic couple of matchups so far between these two teams, so I mean, see what they bring this time. Will Sweden be victorious, or will it be the Czech Republic? As Percy just said, Czech Republic are the Dark Tigers in orange, and Sweden are Skruvat Esports in blue. And here comes Jarmo, misses out on that one. But Warlow backs him up, pushes this one goalwards. Warlow chasing this one down, but he's going to have to... Oh no, he gets the cross in, but it's well dealt with there by Dark Tigers. Peroxid pushes this one off the backboard. There's no follow-up. That's well defended by Jarmo, though. Lorty pushes this one back. Darwin gently taps it to Jarmo. Jarmo gets it. Going to need to take something off of that. Doesn't. Darwin needs to intercept. Does. A little bit dangerous there from Skruvat Esports. But they get away with it. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to play. Still no goals in this one just yet. And that's a nice block there by Lorty. Nauman chases this one down, but isn't going to get to it. Jarmo gets to it first. Pushes this one goalwards. Is Darwin going to get on that one? He does. It's a great shot, and it's well saved yet again by that man, Lorty. Here he goes. The man of the moment, Lorty, who has been everywhere. He has been absolutely everywhere. He or she has been absolutely everywhere. For me, person of the match right now. Bit difficult to choose one, and that's a great save there by Jarmo. And Darwin clears that one. Warlow tries to push it forward, doesn't get enough purchase on that one, and leaves them in a little bit of danger here as Dark Tigers try and put on a bit more pressure. And that's pumped in the air by Lorty. No one follows it up. Nauman, goalwards, Lorty hits it into the air. Nauman can't quite read that one, but they're going to get the clearance out here, Dark Tigers. It's exactly like the other games have been so far, Percy. Nothing in it, very even. I think it's gonna be a fine margin yet again.
Yeah, no, I'm completely with you on that one. And I mean, as you were saying earlier, Lorty he's everywhere, isn't he? He just seems to be so capable. No matter what position he needs to be in, he's been able to step up and do what he needs to do.
Yeah, no, he's been a pleasure. I mean, they're all a pleasure to watch right now. I don't now, but for me, I just keep on seeing that name, Lorty, in defence, in midfield, putting the crosses in, having some attempts on goals, getting the blocks in, just everywhere. It's like there's more than one Lorty out there right now. But here comes Warlow. That's well blocked there by Peroxide. Nearly pushes that one goalwards. Lorty's going to get this cross in here. Ooh, no one followed that one up. It was a lovely cross as well. Jarmo pushes this one into the middle of the pitch for Warlow. Really unlucky from Warlow there. It spun round, couldn't get enough power into the shot there.
Yeah, definitely. Looked like he tripped over that one a little bit, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Darwin, though, pushes this one goalwards. Can Warlow get on the end of this one? He can't. Guess who's there? It's Lorty again. Warlow, though, pushes this one down to the left-hand side of the pitch for Skruvat. And once again, Skruvat are in the blue, and they are from Sweden. Just to recap as well, the Dark Tigers are from the Czech Republic, and they are in the orange. And that is going to be a goal to Team Skruvat from Sweden, and Warlow scores it.
Yeah, it was a nice little intercept from Darwin, and Jarmo just passes it into the open field where Warlow was waiting to finish it off. That was a nice little pass play between the three of them. Well-deserved goal. Absolutely brilliant finish.
I was almost surprised not to
Tigers,
see...
but...
Yeah, I was almost surprised not to see Lorty there.
Honestly, yeah. He's as I say, he seems to be capable of being everywhere all at once. But, yeah.
Here goes Lorty though with the shot. It's off the crossbar. Very unlucky here. We've got just under a minute left to play. At the moment, it is Skruvat Esports from Sweden going at 1-0, but there's still enough time here for Dark Tigers to get that equaliser. But Skruvat pushes it goalwards. It hits the inside of the post. Warlow pushes this one goalwards. It's a great save from Nauman. But the pressure, the screw is really being turned here right now. They are being relentless with their attacking, and they are going to... And that is a second shot and a second goal from Warlow for Team Skruvat.
That's got to be pretty confidence boosting for them at this point to be 2-0 up with less than 30 seconds to go.
Yeah.
I would be very, very surprised if a comeback came out of this.
Absolutely. Yet again, the slightly dangerous kickoff for me for Dark Tigers there hasn't worked in their favour. Last 20 seconds of this game. That's unlucky. Yeah, this is so unlucky for Dark Tigers. They have really put battle. They've given us 3 great games as well, to be fair, and it is going to be Skruvat Esports that find themselves through to the next round at the expense of Dark Tigers from the Czech Republic. So Sweden win that one. Skruvat Esports, congratulations to you. Dark Tigers from the Czech Republic, unlucky, but well played. Anything you want to say about that, Percy?
I mean, that was a solid game, wasn't it? That really, really could have gone either way. I couldn't. I had a lot of trouble separating both teams, as you say. I think at the end of the day, it's just how Rocket League is. Sometimes you could replay this match 10 times over, and they could probably win an equal amount of them.
Yeah,
It's
no.
just however it goes at the time, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree with that entirely, Percy. And on that note, we are going to take a real short break whilst we get the next two teams ready for you. Go grab yourself a real quick drink, but don't be gone for too long. We'll be right back real soon. Welcome back, everybody. We have another fantastic game lined up for you right now. Thank you for your patience. We have Umomge YMG against Comrade Gaming, who are going to be in the orange. Let's get this game underway, Percy.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about some of the members of both these teams, previous finalists in previous tournaments and other tournaments outside of Rewind. So there should be a solid few games.
Gold and silverware everywhere then for these guys, right?
Stacks upon stacks.
Trophies everywhere. A little bit like Scrooge McDuck diving into his coins, and I don't know where I'm going with this, but they are certainly a team worth checking out. We are just about to get underway here as well. Comrade Gaming are in the orange and YMG are in the blue. We are moments away from getting this game kicked off.
And here we go.
Sapphire there. Just getting this one under control. Well, it doesn't. Misses out completely. Grundy with the pass off the bar there, and it's an early goal, 10-second goal there. Cynical Comrade Gaming.
Yeah, solid little pass off the backboard. Cynical up for it. Nice little tap in. Pretty straightforward. Solid early goal.
Yeah, I think that's all you can say about that. Just straightforward and solid. And that's 1-0 with 10 seconds gone. Not the start you'd want for YMG. But, loads of time left in it. They need to settle their nerves. They need to just relax a little bit, not panic too much. Get a little bit of play going, and they should be okay. Let's push forward here. From YMG. Sapphire there, great cross. Cynical just about gets something on that one.
Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, kind of a double save there from Comrade Gaming. And this one goes goalwards, and there's the equaliser from Sapphire. For YMG, let's watch this one again.
Yeah, rolled off the corner, Sapphire. Nice little second touch. It looked almost like he was going more for the up off the backboard touch, but it worked out. It dropped in perfectly. Can't complain about that by any means.
Absolutely, and that is one goal apiece in this first game. Just a little over 4 minutes left to play. You kind of get the feeling, Percy, these two teams, and there's another goal. I'll go back to that one, and here we go. It's a complete turnaround, and YMG get the second goal.
Yeah, nice little touch off the backboard again, and dunked.
Another goal. Yeah, another goal from Sapphire. It kind of feels to me that these two teams are just kind of feeling each other out, and just getting used to each other. That's part of it, isn't it? Really, it's getting to understand your opponent and how they play.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, it can be a bit risky as well if you play a bit too lax trying to work it out and you drop that first game. Then you've got to make sure you're absolutely on form the next game. You don't want to accidentally give up that 2-0. There's a third goal. Beautiful little shot from my rival. Let's see, passes it up to himself, flies up for it, off the backboard. Nice read.
Really
sit down. Perfect.
Yeah, that's a great goal there. That's a real fantastic goal. That's 3-1 now to YMG. Comrade Gaming with it all to do, but lots of time left. 3 minutes and 35 seconds to go. But at the moment, it is one-way traffic. Grundy pushes this one forward, though, as I say that. And it's well defended by YMG. Sapphire pushes this one forward. This one's going to fly up, and that's well defended, but it's going to land dangerously there. But Cynical gets this one out. Unlucky there with the second touch. Doesn't quite get on the end of it. And Jardsey does well, but it's going to be dangerous. It's going to come straight back at them as YMG really pile on the pressure here. And that's gone goalwards, and that's unlucky from Cynical. Comes off of the wall. The Sapphire, great job. This is going goalwards. This is real dangerous right now, and that's a and it's well cleared by Grundy. That was real dangerous there. YMG really looking the real deal at the moment. Comrade Gaming just looking a little bit tentative as the ball flies right back out them early doors, and that one's going to come off the backboard. And Sapphire goalwards. This one's going to come off the backboard again, but it's well cleared by Cynical from Comrade Gaming. Jardsey Tries to set up, doesn't quite work out. Sapphire with the pass. This is a great little passing move, and it's going to find its way in the goal. Percy talk us through that one, 4-1.
Yeah, again, nice little touch to RVL. Zaf, just the second touch in. Nice little 1-2, past the defenders, past the goalkeeper. I think he thought that was going to go straight towards him by the way that he flipped to the side, but he put it right across goal. No one there to deal with that. Good finish.
Yeah, some of my favourite goals do come from those passes like that. I do like team plays like that. Always exciting to see. Just, you can tell when a team's communicating real well as well when you see that kind of play. And it's working out.
I mean, it shows that they can read each other as well, you know?
Yeah.
When they've played with each other enough that they kind of know what's happening. It always looks pretty, it looks clean.
Yeah.
And it's some solid play all around.
Yeah. Just watching YMG at the moment, they've really they've settled into their stride here quite nice. They're playing pretty well, to be fair. They're reading each other. They all know their roles at the moment, whereas Comrade Gaming at the moment, not quite so much maybe.
It does feel like they're a little bit, not necessarily all over the place, but they don't have that organisation perhaps. Yeah. At least not before the game started. It almost does feel like, as you say, they kind of know their roles. They kind of know who's doing what and when they're doing it, and they're just generally all around more consistent, I feel.
Yeah, just like we said, just settled. I think that's definitely the word. Just settled into it nicely. They're 4-1 up then. YMG against Comrade Gaming in the orange. There's just a little over a minute left to play in this first game, and well, you can put a bit of money on this one going to YMG for the first game here.
Yeah, solid opening quarter-final game for YMG.
Yep.
They'll be happy with that, but there's a second goal for Comrades.
Well, if we can get an early goal here from Comrade Gaming, then we could set up for a blockbuster finish in this first game. With 48 seconds left to play, that certainly made things a little bit more interesting.
Solid kickoff. This is working out in their favour if they could have got a touch on that.
Yeah, it's well defended there, though, from YMG, to be fair. They cut that one out nice and quick and go back to putting on the pressure. And nice. There we go, yeah. They get that 3-goal lead again. That's a nice goal push.
Yeah, nice little touch off the backboard. Jumps up for it nice and early and just taps it over the goalkeeper.
Yeah, again, anyone that's sort of a novice that might be watching Rocket League right now could probably learn a lot from that. Hesitating in Rocket League is not your friend generally. So to play quickly like that is very effective, as we just saw with YMG there scoring another goal.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, sure, at first you probably are going to miss a lot of shots going like that, but eventually you pick it up, you learn what you need to alter to actually hit the shots that you're going for. All in all, it's eventually going to pay off for you.
Absolutely.
And as you can see, it can be very, very effective at beating that last defender.
Yeah. And there we go then. YMG win the first game there. They win that one 5-2. And we go into game number 2 in just a moment.
Yeah, solid opening game. YMG have got to be happy with that. Be interesting to see if Comrade, whether Comrade decide to play a bit more aggressive, perhaps. Whether they go a bit more sort of all in.
I think
see what they can do.
Yeah, I think I probably would do that. Maybe they were just sitting back a little bit too much. Maybe they just need to take the game by the scruff of the neck a little bit more. And like you say, take the game to YMG a little bit. But I suppose the danger is doing that against a team that is so organised and communicating so well. You could find yourself, on the wrong end of letting in a whole bunch of goals, to be honest. Let's be honest.
Well, yeah, exactly. As I say, you don't want to sit back too much, otherwise some problems could be caused. And I think we're just waiting for the players to join.
There we go. Okay. That's a new one of me, but there we go. And we're away for game 2.
Yeah, solid opening kickoff again. Yeah, nice little double touch up by Zaf.
And this looks dangerous here right now. Well
Oh.
cleared. Well cleared. Grundy there doesn't get onto the second ball though. That's good communication there from Cynical. Says I will take that, but doesn't work out for them. A little demo there. And that's a nice save. That's going to land quite dangerously, but it's well cleared up there. Swept up nicely by Grundy. He's not going to make this, or is he? He is going to make it, and that's a fingertip save there almost there from YMG. And this does look a little bit more aggressive right now from Comrade Gaming.
Yeah, well,
Backboard.
it looks like they might have gone with that more aggressive approach.
Yep.
Oh, unfortunate ball to miss there.
And that was just cleared just in time. That's a great block there from Yardsey. Cynical punches this one dangerously forward here for YMG, but it's tidied up nicely there.
Nice little intercept.
I would say Comrade Gaming for this first sort of opening section are looking pretty decent. Oh, and there we go.
Why do you say
the
anything?
commentator again? I shouldn't do this, and I feel bad for Comrade Gaming, but they had a solid start there. But look, there we go. This is exactly what we were saying before this game, though. If Comrade Gaming do decide to play a bit more aggressively, they're going to leave themselves open at times like that at the back, and that was a complete open goal, and that is exactly what we were saying before kickoff, Percy.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, even that little touch by Zaf, so precise. If he'd have missed that, it would have just rolled straight past. So, you know, you can't emphasize enough how important it is to have that accuracy and the angle that Zef had on that shot.
And this one goes goalwards again. YMG starting to get that flow that they got from that first game back right now. And this one's going goalwards. Zaf keeps this one in play. And there's another goal. And that's 2-0. And I just feel that YMG are going to be too strong here for Comrade Gaming. Nice from Zaf.
Yeah, Zaf is solid. He was solid last time we saw him. I know that much for sure. He's definitely one that always doesn't fail to impress, at least for me. So, yeah, solid play.
Yeah, Zaf comes off nicely off that kickoff there as well. YMG, there goes Zaf, punches this one up in the air. It's not met. Cynical pushes this one down the left-hand side of the pitch, so it's going to get another touch on it. It's a great touch, but it's well defended there by IR. Again, the communication is solid right now from YMG. Comrade doing everything that they can do to try and get back into this game. But I fear it's just not going to be enough. I just think it's a bit of a brick wall at the moment for YMG.
YMG are playing solidly, as you say. Comrade,
Oh, look at this.
they're putting up a bit of, you know, a good defense, but I think just overall, YMG are just the stronger team, and it's showing.
Yeah. No, it is showing. Here we go.
Ah,
That's 3-0. Yeah, absolutely.
Zaf again.
Let's watch this
Nice.
one again. Another
Nice
lucky
little double
pass.
tap.
Yeah.
I don't
Zaf-
think that second touch went where he wanted it to go, but
No.
read the rebound absolutely perfectly.
Yeah, it's just as well Zaf didn't go up too early there, because he would have probably missed that. Wouldn't have been able to have read that second touch. So, yeah, kudos to Zafire there for being patient and picking his moment. And it does look like it's going to be YMG going through to the next round with 1 minute and 50 seconds left to play. It is already 1-0 from YMG, who won the first game. Oh, that nearly trickled in there. It is YMG won the first game 5-2. And this one's 3-0 at the moment, and that's another great shot.
No, a little demo in the back there.
Yeah, I could hear that one in the background. This one gets flicked forward by Grundy, but it's going to be easily pushed away from Zaf. Zafire doesn't pick that one back up, though. Yardsey tries to get something on that. It's well intercepted there from Zafire. Really read that one well. Grundy dribbles this one along, but Mervin,
Cheeky.
It was cheeky, but, you know, needs must, and blocked him well. And that's a great effort there from Cynical. Let's watch this one again. That makes it 3-1. Gives them a little window of opportunity to maybe get back into this one. Cynical, great finish off the crossbar.
And again, yeah, that was very close, but solid shot.
Absolutely. 1 minute and 8 seconds left to play. An early goal here from Comrade Gaming could be interesting as it's cleared away. Cynical punches this one goalwards, but again, it's pretty solid from Zaf. And Zafire again picks this one up, can't get the cross in. 50 seconds left to play. The time is ticking. It's really running out now for Comrade Gaming. They really need to throw everything at this game now. That's a great pass.
There's potential.
That was potential. Mervin there does a good job to clear that one and sweep up any danger. And Grundy can't quite get that one. Yeah, and that's it. It is lights out now for Comrade Gaming as it's 4-1 to YMG. They look to be going through to the next round.
Nice, just tipped over the defender by Marv. I don't think he was knowing what to do with that there.
No.
But at this point,
they're going to be pretty content, aren't they, really, with their performance here, YMG, I'd say.
And I think, although this game hasn't gone their way and they haven't gone through to the semi-finals, Comrade Gaming, they've come this far. They can't complain about that. They've played solidly. They've put on a nice bit of a show, if nothing else.
Yeah.
They've got to be proud of that.
Yeah, and that's that would have been a lovely finish there. But that is it. YMG go through. Congratulations to YMG. They go through to the next round. Comrade Gaming, unlucky to you guys. You put up a great fight. Do not go anywhere, viewers. We will be right back for another game in just a few seconds' time. Please, you do not want to go anywhere. We'll see you real soon.
Honey, just one night with you, babe. Honey, just one night with you, babe. Honey, just one night with you. Ever thought like me? When I love you, where you wanna be loved, babe.
And we are back, guys and girls. Thank you so much for hanging on there and waiting. Next game, we have got the semi-final match coming up for you next, and it's going to be Don't Steal My GC playing in blue versus Trash Can Boys, who will be playing in orange. I think we need to get this game on the road and on the way right now. Let's get this game started, Percy.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what's gonna come of this. Players that I know are ridiculously good. You know, Polly played well. You know, they've played in teams in the past, in high level teams. And I think we've had a server try that one again, butchering my sentences. Speaking faster than I'm thinking.
Absolutely.
Looks like we've had another little server problem, so I assume we'll be taking a quick break to remake the server. It seems to be we're having the lovely glitch of it setting it to US East because, you know, why not, I guess.
Absolutely. Give us a few seconds whilst we get a new server and we get this up. Be just seconds as well. Do not go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back. Let's hear it for everybody working behind the scenes on this tournament right now. There's a lot of work that goes in, guys. Guys and girls that are watching right now. So, let's hear it for them right now. Getting through all these issues, Percy, it's not easy. It's not easy. And they're doing a wonderful job. And obviously, Blosler there doing all the camera work for us as well. It's all sorted here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all good. So this time around, the server is A-OK, and here we go into this first semi-final game.
A little recap then, we have Don't Steal My GC in blue and Trash Can Boys in orange. Wow, that was a near miss there. Excuse me, Don't Steal My GC going forwards here with this one. It's going to be brought out there by Trash Can Boys. That's an unlucky effort there. Lacey brings this one out, but it's going to come straight back out them. Trash Can Boys looking good. Drowsy punches this one forwards down the left-hand side of the pitch. But Don't Steal My GC, and that's a great shot, and that's a wonderful save. It's going to creep in. It is going to creep in. Polly there. Wow.
That was so unfortunate, though. Look at this. I think they both went to save it, accidentally bumps him into it, which pushed him into it and knocks it backwards.
They could have actually hooked that one out, couldn't they? Just so unfortunate. But that is 1-0 to Don't Steal My GC. Real unlucky. Trash Can Boys, though, going to come straight back at them. That's not going to fall too kindly, though. It's well dealt with. It's going to come straight back at them with Don't Steal My GC doing real well. Polly's going to bring this one forward. Where's this? And off the backboard, great shot, good save by Doggo, and he's going to come back up again.
Wow. Oh my god.
Save
They just got away with that.
Unbelievable! Can they get this one cleared now? What a sketchy moment that was there for Trash Can Boys, but they just about survived. That's well punched out to the left-hand side of the pitch. It's still only 1-0 right now. Bloxy there swings that one out. It's just coming straight back at them all the time. They're standing firm at the moment, Trash Can Boys. They need to just get a few efforts on goal themselves. I mean, that goal just then, I'm speechless by it. It was about 4 saves in about 10 seconds. And that's a great effort, and Happy Doggo gets the equaliser, Pershing.
Yeah, unfortunate little touch there, I think. I think Polly just didn't quite follow it up soon enough, and they were able to cross into the box.
Well, do you know what? I think they deserve that just from the heroic goalkeeping from all three of them, to be honest, earlier on in the game.
Yeah, I can't agree more.
Yeah, that was pretty special. But here we go with 1 goal apiece, and in this first semi-final round, Bloxy there misses that one, and it goes goalwards. Lacey clears that one. Dealt with very well at all, as it's a complete reversal now, as the Kangaroo there for Trash Can Boys flies up high and punches that one goalwards. Lacey can't get to that one. It is now 2-1 to the Trash Can Boys with a little under 3 minutes left to play. I'm getting a good feeling about this game already, Pershing.
Yeah, so far so good. Solid play from both teams. That was close. That was dangerous clearance. Up high, but quite close to the goal still. But it was at an angle that a shot would have been very awkward to make.
Drowsy brought that one under control nicely, but it was really well intercepted by Doggo. And Doggo gets demoed for worries there. Lacey, very unlucky. It's well defended. Drowsy's going to look to pick this one up. Does well. Lacey with a nice little touch back to Drowsy. Drowsy's not going to get to it. Waits for it, though. Waits patiently. And is unlucky not to get the cross in. Can Polly get to this one? Yes, Polly can get to that one. But Happy Doggo is there for Trash Can Boys. Pushes this one forwards. That's quite dangerous. Drowsy needs to deal with this one. Does. There isn't another touch there from Lacey. This one's going to come straight back at Don't Steal My GC. But Polly does well. Flicks this one high in the air, but Kangaroo is there for Trash Can Boys. Here comes Happy Doggo. Can Doggo get the cross in? Does get the cross in, and that's a wonderful goal. That's 3-1 to Trash Can Boys.
That was beautiful. Doggo picks it up off the wall, carries it up into the corner. Nice little touch off the wall. Kangaroo able to dive across and knock it past before Lacey has a chance to get out to it.
Made it look easy, really.
Really easy.
But it certainly wasn't. It was a great play there. 1 minute and 50 seconds left to play. This one's going goalwards. That's another great. How many saves have we seen from the Trash Can Boys right now in this one game? It has been unbelievable.
Yeah, they've already got, well, both teams already on 6 shots apiece, with Trash Can Boys having 6 saves
Wow.
as well, which is insane at this time.
Yeah, 1 minute and 30, just under left to play. This one goes goalwards, and that's 4-1. Happy Doggo gets another goal. And that is probably that for the first round here for the Trash Can Boys, I'd say.
That was a nice little clearance from the first effort to cross it. Polly, but it bounced out on the corner perfectly for Doggo to be able to jump up and knock that down into the goal.
Here we go, we're back underway then. This is some solid play so far from Trash Can Boys. Looking good for their win right now. Happy Doggo gets on the end of that one, pushes it goalwards, but it's going to be defended nicely by Polly. Needs to get cleared. It wasn't nice enough there. I got that completely wrong. Drowsy, though, does well to try and clear that one. It's well saved this time by Polly. Polly leaves it for Lacey to try and get. Lacey doesn't get on the end of that one. Doggo does a real great job. Polly brings this one under control. Left-hand side of the pitch. Not intercepted. Polly does really well. Gets a great cross in. Drowsy's there. It's off the outside of the crossbar. Polly can't get the follow-up. He does get the follow-up. It's 4-2.
Yeah, nice little touch on tough Drowsy. Unlucky it didn't go in off of that, but Lacey followed up the bounce. Nice little tap into the top corner.
An early goal here for Don't Steal My GC in the blue will certainly make it a sketchy moment for the Trash Can Boys, who have looked fairly in control so far of this game. But as we've seen plenty of times, looking like you're fairly in control of games doesn't always happen that way. And you can find yourself looking in control and actually losing games quite easily in this, as we've already seen in this tournament.
Yeah, it only takes a couple of seconds for everything to go pear-shaped, so
Absolutely. Yeah,
never any room to get too comfortable.
No, we're under 20 seconds now, so this game is more than likely going to be going Trash Can Boys' way. It's going to go goalwards here. It's another save. And Kangaroo deals with this one nicely. And it's another save to end this first game with. Got to take my hat off to Trash Can Boys there.
Yeah, 10 saves combined there.
10 combined saves. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. So that is 1-0 then to the Trash Can Boys. Best of 3 in this semi-final. We're going to get the next game underway real quick. You don't want to go anywhere, guys. Who is going to make it to the final?
I have a strong feeling it might well go Trash Can's way, but again, you know, as we said earlier on, we've seen what the teams are like for trying to just play it a little bit lax, feeling out the other team before making their move. So it may well be that things change this time around.
So, if you're in Don't Steal My GC's situation right now, is there anything that you'd change, anything else that you could do? Where did they go wrong in that last game?
I mean, I don't think you can really say that they went wrong anywhere. As I said, we've seen it before, you know, where the teams have played the exact same way both ways. The first round they lost, the first round they absolutely hammered back. It just needs to... I don't know, I suppose to some extent there's a bit of luck involved, of course.
Yeah.
You know, if things don't go your way, then what can you do about it? Other than just hope for the best, mitigate as many potential shots as you can, and try and just take more control over the game.
So far, not much to report in this game so far. It's been a midfield battle. No shots on goal. This could flick up quite dangerously, though, Polly. Gets on forward. That's a great save. Yeah, again. That one from Happy Doggo. We're seeing the saves being pulled out left, right, and centre once more. Doggo pushes that one out. A nice, easy save this time for Happy Doggo. But there's a goal there from Lacey. Now, we saw this time, last time, I do believe that Don't Steal My GC went 1-0 up as well. Let's see if they can hold their nerve this time. A little over 4 minutes left to play. Lacey with a great finish there, Pershing.
Yeah, that was a nice little read. Gets the deflect into the corner. Reads where that was going to bounce off the crossbar perfectly. Solid kickoff again. Into the corner. Nice little deflect. potential for a shot there. That's dropping
That is a great
dangerously.
shot.
Perfect.
Lacey is there once again, the same kind of area. I think it was Polly that made that one happen, though. Lovely touch from Polly. And Lacey doing such a great job just to position their car just there in the right place. Great read. 2-0 to Don't Steal My GC.
Yeah, flipped the car around at the absolute last little moment.
I mean, that's what it is as well. It's just positioning your car like that. It's so vital. And to read games like that, it takes a while for you to get to that stage in Rocket League gaming, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's one of those things you get used to in time, as I say. You know, kind of like I was talking about earlier with the sort of expecting the rebounds and stuff like that. Once you sort of throw yourself at a few things and get used to the way that the ball comes off your car and getting used to the limitations on how quickly you can turn your car and what angles you can actually achieve, it's all of those things that combined start to fall in place to improve your gameplay.
Percy, just you say that was a fantastic goal there. Well set up and well finished there by Polly. And that makes it 3-0 now to Don't Steal My GC. They have really stepped it up. They didn't take that last defeat well by the looks of it, did they? At all. And fair play to Don't Steal My GC right now, because they really are taking the game to Trash Can Boys.
Yeah, they're absolutely pulling themselves back and redeeming themselves for the last game. So I may have been right. You know, they may have well just been playing a little bit chilled, just seeing what they're up against before actually going all out and revealing their full hand.
Yeah. No, I've been very impressed so far with Don't Steal My GC in this game. Complete different kind of team to that first game. They look fully in control at the moment. They're giving Trash Can Boys a real run around here, not letting them settle. First to every ball at the moment as well. And you can see just then, there's mistakes being made now, which we weren't necessarily seeing in that first game from the Trash Can Boys. And here we go, there's 4-0. They're all over the place at the moment. I think they're a bit shell-shocked at the moment, Trash Can Boys, Percy.
Yeah, I think this has come a bit out of nowhere for them. It's definitely, I don't know, it's got to be tilting, you know, how they kind of seemed not to struggle so much in the first game to then starting to be a little bit hammered, you know. They've really come into their own this time around.
What a role reversal from the first game. It's quite an unbelievable turn of events, this really. I wasn't expecting it to go quite this. But there you go, that's Rocket League, and that is why we love Rocket League. Expect the unexpected.
It's all part of the excitement, isn't it? The way things can turn around in a moment. I love it.
For me, it's what makes these tournaments just so special to watch. And they're so special to play in as well, but when you're on the wrong end of a game, then it's hard to take sometimes, real hard to take. But for the viewers, it's a spectacle.
Yeah, never a dull moment. You know, sometimes you have those games where it is a bit back and forth for a while, but even that in themselves is impressive. You know, that both teams can be so balanced that they can read each other to be able to keep it in that stalemate. Even that has something to be admired in it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I absolutely agree, Percy. Well, this game, although we have just a little over 1 minute and 10 seconds left, it is 4-0 to Don't Steal My GC in the blue. They don't look like they're going to take their foot off the gas anytime soon. It very much looks like this was going to go to one game apiece. Final minute then. Here we go. This is damage limitation time surely now for the track.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, just need to reassess and forget about this game almost. And maybe finish strong if they can here, but let's face it, Don't Steal My GC are not letting them finish strong at all, because there is only one team that is finishing strong right now, and that is Don't Steal My GC. Are they going to get a fifth or not?
Honestly, I think it would be nice to see. Maybe not for Trash Can Boys, but for us, definitely.
Absolutely, that's a lovely little pass. Just a little bit harder than probably what they wanted there, but Lacey brings this one over for another little pass. Final 15 seconds then, a nice little bicycle kick. It's going to be saved again. It comes off the inside of the post. It's unlucky. Pushes this one forward. It's not going to go in. But again, the pressure is relentless right now. And I think that is going to be it. And that says enough right there for Trash Can Boys as they get demoed there. And that is it, 4-0. Don't Steal My GC equalise on games. In this semi-final, it is 1 game apiece. It is going to go down to the third and final game, Percy. Who's your money on, Persh?
I mean...
Put you on the spot a little bit there, mate. Put you on the spot.
Hang on, I think I need to grab a coin for this one.
Right,
See what I can find.
I'm completely impartial, right? I just want to see a good game at the end of the day. But I do feel that Don't Steal My GC have really got the wind in their sails right now. So I'm going for those guys.
Yeah, they're playing absolutely solidly. And let's see, let's call Don't Steal My GC heads, Trash Can Boys tail. The coin says that the
Come on,
winner...
chat. Let's see what chat says as well. I want to see in chat. I'd love to see who chat thinks is...
The coin
game.
says Trash Can Boys.
Wow, so that's one apiece from Percy and I there. Here we
Chat,
go then.
what do you think?
Yeah, come on, chat. Who do you think is going to win this game? Don't Steal My GC are in the blue. Trash Can Boys are in the orange. It's 1 game apiece. Polly with a great clearance there. Takes it down to the right-hand side of the pitch. Well intercepted there by Kangaroo Population. And that is missed. And this is going to go in, is it? It's off the post. And the first one goes to the Trash Can Boys.
Yeah, that was very close. Bloxy in the perfect place. I knew what he was going for. I think that was a little bit sharper towards goal than he would have wanted.
Well, absolutely, yeah. There was probably a moment where I was like, no, but it went in. Let's see
all
what...
right in the end, so it's all good.
It looks like, it's pretty even, to be honest, with chat. Chat saying, Don't Steal My GC for 1, Trash Can Boys for 1, Trash Can 2, Don't Steal 2, Trash Can...
And that's a 2-0.
And there's 2-0, just as we're counting up there. Wow, let's see this goal.
Yeah, nice little pass up. Nice little redirect at the last second from Kangaroo. Absolutely perfectly read that ball.
And that is now 2-0 to the Trash Can Boys. They've picked themselves up and dusted themselves down nicely for this third game after losing the game 4-0. They've really set their sights on this third game, and that's fair play to them. I think they pretty much knew that second game was done and dusted. And I really do believe now that they were looking at this game and they were going to say, right, we're going to take this game to Don't Steal My GC. That could have landed anywhere, Percy.
Yeah, a bit of a cluster in mid-air. I think there were 4 players involved in that there.
Could have ricocheted anywhere, but went all right
really
in the end
could.
for Don't Steal My GC.
Yeah, that was held perfectly between all 4 of them, and that could have fell so dangerously, but it worked out.
You don't see that often, do you? You don't see it just do that very often at all. Here we go then, 3 minutes and 35 seconds left to play. It is 2-0, and at the moment the Trash Can Boys will be finding themselves in the final. But there is a long way to go, and we have seen Don't Steal My GC score a bag full of goals already in this tournament. So I'm definitely not writing these guys out with this amount of time left on the clock.
Yeah, you can't. You really can't.
It's going to come to the underside of the crossbar. It doesn't fall nicely for them, Percy.
No, absolutely. And, as we've seen from both teams, when you're being bombarded with shots, 3 minutes can be a long time to play.
it can be a lifetime. I mean, we saw 10 saves in one of the games, didn't we, just earlier from Trash Can Boys. So, yeah, that must have felt like a long old time. Gets pushed forward, though, here from the Kangaroo Population. It's well defended, but kind of sits in the middle of the park, which is not where Don't Steal My GC want it. Lacey brings this one out, needs to get the second touch on. Does get the second touch, but not nice enough. It's well brought up there by Doggo. This is going to be dealt with. It is lack of communication there a little bit between Lacey and Polly, clattering into each other in mid-air. Happy Doggo pushes this one down to the right-hand side of the pitch. Drowsy pushes this one out, doesn't get enough purchase on it, though. And it hits the midfield area. This floats dangerously here, and it is dealt with. Polly pushed it down the left-hand side of the pitch. Lacey was facing completely the wrong way, couldn't deal with that, but gets away with it. Drowsy again finds themselves facing the wrong side of the pitch with the ball, but deals with it again. Lacey, can they get the cross in? Do get the cross in. There's a shot. Again, gets the bar. Oh, I thought that was going to hit the crossbar and come out again, but let's watch again, Percy.
Nice. Unlucky for blocks. That really did not go where he wanted. Polly picks that up, cannons it off the crossbar, down and in. That was really good finish. Unfortunate for Trash Can Boys, you know, 2 of them went up to save that. Neither of them able to get in the right spot for it at that last second. Bit of pressure now. 2 minutes left. Only 1 goal in it.
Polly must have had a moment there, though, of that shot where they were thinking, oh, please, please, do not bounce out once again. But that flew in, Percy.
Yeah, and they're the most satisfying goals, aren't they?
They
the goals
are,
where they
indeed.
just get so much power. And, you know, when you see it about to hit that wall, just the second you realise, hang on a minute, it hasn't bounced out. It's brilliant, isn't it? It's just a great feeling.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a nice bit of work there, defensive work there from Polly, the goal scorer here in this game. It's 2-1 from the Trash Can Boys. They can hold on to this win, then they will find themselves into the final. There is just over a minute and 9 seconds left right now, so there's plenty of time left in it. Lacey's going to get onto this one. It's a great save from Blocks, and that's going to get pushed out by Happy Doggo. Really good work there from Trash Can Boys to deal with that one. Drowsy pushes this one to the left-hand side of the pitch, but it's going to come straight back at them. Kangaroo population does well. Happy Doggo gets involved in that one. Polly pushes this one down. This is a little bit dangerous right now for Don't Steal My GC. They need to clear this one with 40 seconds left on the clock. Will they get an equaliser, or will they be saying goodbye to this tournament? It's a lovely little
cleared, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Pushed it far enough away, just about. That's another good save there from Kangaroo. There wasn't a lot of pace on that ball, but it still had to be dealt with. And it was dealt with once again.
Centered nicely by Polly, but no one there to finish it up.
They're going to have to go full attack mode right now for the last 13 seconds of this game. The goal is open. It's come off the underside of the bar again, and it's cleared. The final few seconds. Can they get it on the right-hand side of the pitch? No, they can't.
There's a third. Damn. That little bounce out off the crossbar would have absolutely been gutting for Don't Steal My GC if that was their shot, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Wow. What an unbelievable game. I feel bad for Don't Steal My GC because, you know, they've played a great game or two, you know, for sure. They got very unlucky in this game, but kudos to Trash Can Boys who have done the business. Congratulations to you guys. You find yourselves through into the final, and we're going to be back with that real soon. Is there anything you want to say, Percy, before we take a short break?
Yeah, before we do take a short break, obviously we'd like to thank everyone that's played in our tournament so far tonight. You guys that are there watching. Just a quick reminder that, of course, the prize pool is all down to you guys. We have a lot of generous viewers that come back week after week, throw in a few dollars here and there. But of course, we understand that not everyone is in, you know, that necessarily best of financial situations, or they're not able to, even if they do want to. However, by typing !Matcherino and !codes in the chat, you can find out a code that will allow you to contribute $1 to the prize pool absolutely free of charge. So if you want to contribute but aren't always capable, at least you can chip in a little bit.
Absolutely, and well said, Percy. And if you then be sure to do your play Rewind Gaming here and get them all out on the social media. Fully support them because Rewind, Rocket League Gaming, they are growing. They are one of the best little groups that I've had the pleasure to be in, Percy.
No, I'm completely with you on that. They're so hospitable. You know, they welcome everyone with open arms. First-time casters, experienced casters, and you know, same as the teams that join us alike.
Absolutely. And on that note, that lovely, loving note there, let's all hug. Let's take a break. And we're going to be right back in just a few minutes from the final. You're not going to want to go anywhere, guys. It's a best of 5. We're going to see the Trash Can Boys once again. We'll see you in just a few. Don't go anywhere.
She's in the mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready. This is it. Percy, I'm that excited. That just came from nowhere. I know I probably sounded a complete fool there casting that, but I'm excited about this game. We've seen Frenzy 0.2 already in this tournament, and, you know, they're decent, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And same goes for Trashcan. Solid
Exactly.
performance last time, you know. After that first game, I thought, you know, they were good players, but the second game, they let it slip a little bit, but the third game, they absolutely showed that they deserved to be here. And
Absolutely.
honestly, my money's on them at this point.
Okay, I'm going for Frenzy. I really fancy Frenzy on this one. It is the final, guys. We have made it to the final, and wow, let's do this. We've got Frenzy 0.2 playing in the blue. Trashcan Boys back in the orange. It is a best of 5. Here we go.
Solid kickoff right towards goal.
Oh
my
my,
God,
what a
3
3-second goal!
There we go. This is what we like to see.
Trashcan Boys. Wow, look at that. It's a good follow-up, to be fair.
That was
Still had a
nearly,
bit of work to do.
that was very, very nearly cleared as well.
What an interesting start then. Let's see this kickoff, Percy. Wow.
Not
Okay.
much better.
No. Just wondering if it's going to take Frenzy a little bit longer to get in their stride, because here we go, it's falling in. It's just, see, my worry here is that Trashcan Boys are fresh from their games.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
Kind of
I
in
might need a
in
little
the
bit more
mood.
time
Yeah.
just to re-warm back up. Yeah, it was unfortunate for Dwen there. He jumped off the wall. I think he just a little bit too high to be able to get that second hit for clearance.
Yeah. Well, like I say, we've already seen Frenzy 0.2 play, and we good team. This is going towards goal, and it finds
Wow.
its way in the goal. I can't even believe that that's just found its way in. Let's watch that one again. It's 3-0 to the Trashcan Boys.
Yeah, 3 goals in less than 30 seconds. This is a dominating start for
Yeah.
Trashcan Boys. I'm wondering how Frenzy are feeling right now. Can't particularly good about it.
It's a disastrous start for Frenzy 0.2, but you know, maybe they're just going to write this game off early doors. I mean, there's only been a little over 5 seconds played so far. They need to get right back into this. I'm sure they will as well, as that's cleared off the line nicely by the Trashcan Boys. Dwen gets someone flicked to the left-hand side, but Bloxy's patient, And Swoo there with a good clearance. Happy Doggo can't quite get onto that one, so Kangaroo comes and flies above him and takes that one off him. Dwayne with a good pass, but Swoo just couldn't read that one. Gets the cross back in.
Looked like he might have hesitated, wanting to jump up for that a little bit.
Absolutely, absolutely. Good
Nice
work there
demo.
from Vortex, yeah, absolutely. But he comes straight back at them. 3
Well,
minutes
yeah,
and
that's
40. 3 minutes
flying.
40 left to play. It's going to go in.
Yeah, I knew
Let's
that
watch
was on
something.
target. As soon as he hit that, well, there's a nice little mid-air touch from Kangaroo to try and get it onto the center, though. Flew a bit too high, and Dwayne able to catch it before it hit the wall, absolutely cannoning it back towards the other goal, giving them a 1 goal back towards drawing this thing up. You know, with 3 minutes 40, there's so much time left. It's
Do you know
still
what?
possible.
I think that's exactly what they needed. You know, any old goal like that, I'm not saying it was a bad goal, but, you know, a long goal like that, you know, not necessarily expecting to go in and kind of get them right back in the game, that's going to do their confidence a bit good. Now they need to capitalise on that and get their communications down and see if they can get back in this game. Dwayne again doing some good work. That's going to worry Trash Can Boys a little bit. It's going to have shaken them just a bit because it's only 2 goals in it now with a little over 3 minutes left to play. Swoo with a great cross there. It's very unlucky. Kangaroo does well to clear it, but Dwayne's going to get to this one. Does well. Goes goalwards. Just kind of sits in the midfield area for a bit. Swoo is very, very carefully trying to get past Happy Doggo with that. Doesn't work out for him though. Here goes Dwayne. Nice bit of work there. Can't get an angle on that Vortex, but gets it to Swoo. Swoo comes up, can get the shot in. It's well saved by Kangaroo population. If there's anything we know about Can Boys, is that their goalkeeping is solid.
Yeah. After they were absolutely
That is a
assaulted with shots last
wonderful
time.
effort there from Doggo.
Wow.
And it's cleared off the line. That gives a little bit of breathing space there now to Frenzy 0.2. Keeps them in the game with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to play. I think defensively, Trash Can Boys are pretty solid. Now they've got this 2-goal lead as well. You'd like to think they'll be able to see this one out. You never know. There's a demo right there, and this looks dangerous.
That's the second goal.
Spoke too soon because that is now 2 goals to 3 in favour of the Trash Can Boys. But Frenzy 0.2 coming right back into it. Great goal from Vortex.
Yeah, and with less than 2 minutes left, now that 3-0 lead has come to only a 1-goal lead. Be interesting to see if you know, the pressure starts to mount. Of course, it's going to for Trash Can Boys, but it's whether they start to show it.
That's what I said about Frenzy, though. We've seen them play, and maybe they just need to have a few minutes warm-up almost, you know, where they were colder than the Trash Can Boys. Well, the Trash Can Boys had just come off of 3 games. And there's going to be, they get the 2 goals back. Bloxy with a great shot, great solo effort there.
Nice little clearance off the backboard, right to Bloxy from Kangaroo.
Yeah, Bloxy picked
Straight
up
to
nicely.
an open net. What more could you want? What more could you ask for? Minute and a half left, 2 goals in it. If I were Trash Can Boys, I think I'd play a bit more cautiously, play a bit more defensive, focus more on just keeping it out of your half of the field, and just sit back and let the time tick down.
Yeah, well, I tend to agree with that, just for the simple fact that, you know, we've seen their goalkeeping and defending, and we know it's solid, but saying that, they go get a 5th.
Or you could just go ahead and extend that to a 3-goal lead again
And make the casters look daft. Yeah, thank you.
exactly. It's like, oh, what's that? You want us to sit back?
Yeah,
Nah.
they do the opposite. Yeah.
But
Okay.
solid play yet again.
Absolutely. Frenzy are going to be eyeing up the second game now, I'm sure. There's a lot of work to be done here with 1 minute and 13 seconds left to play.
Oh, potential for another goal there, but very well intercepted by Kangaroo.
It's a nice cross, but I don't think anyone's there to meet it. They're not. It's going to get cleared. It's going to come straight back up from Vortex. Can Dwayne pick this one up? Yes, Dwayne can pick it up, but it comes straight back up. And once again, Swoop flicks that one in the air. Has to go and gather it himself. Doesn't. Swoo, oh, very unlucky. Swoo just beat into that one, was going to just try and just float that one into the middle of the box there. Doesn't quite work out for him, it's well defended. Goes down the right-hand side of the pitch. Well picked up there from Swoo. A little demo there. Is Vortex getting on that one? They are, and it's another
Nice.
save.
Yeah, another bit of solid goalkeeping from the Trash Can Boys.
An absolute catalogue of saves from Trash Can Boys. The award for most saves, without a doubt, in this tournament tonight goes to those guys. 100%. Comes off the wall nicely. Swoo traps that, but didn't work out well for Swoo there. 10 seconds left to play. This game is all but done. 5-2 from the Trash Can Boys is going to see them take the first game in this final. 1-0.
Potential last-second buzzer-beating shot there. No, it's going to touch down, and there it is. That is the end of game 1 of 5. 1-0 to Trash Can Boys. We have a solid lead. They've got to be feeling pretty confident about that.
Yeah, I think they feel real good about that one. But I do feel that Frenzy, more as the game went on, they were starting to feel their way into the game a lot more. It was not a great start for them. And I think, hold on, I think we've just got a little technical issue with someone dropping out and coming back in. But yeah, as I was saying, Percy, I do believe that Frenzy will be feeling a little bit better now. They've got that first game out of the way. They're going to be, and I'd be surprised if they go 2 goals down quite so early. Well, it's 3 goals down quite early on, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think now they've had that chance to sort of warm up and feel out Trash Can Boys a bit again. As I say, they've, I suppose, to some extent, you've got more margin for error at this point. You know, of course, you could argue either way. Yes, you have more margin for error because, you know, going 1-0 down at this point isn't the end of the world. But at the same time, the quality and the standard of play expected is a lot higher, so you can't afford to sit around for quite so long.
Yeah.
But as you know, we've seen Frenzy wobble and come back strong.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, we did see
whether
that.
or not they'll do that again.
We saw that against Team Watt in round 2, where they actually did lose their second game 4-0, and that was a complete surprise, wasn't it, at the time? Then they came back super strong with a 4-2 win to take them through to the next round. So yeah, we have seen that from them. But I guess it gets a little bit discouraging when you're against a team that seems to almost save pretty much everything that's coming at them as well.
Yeah, exactly. So coming into this second game of 5, it'll be interesting to see how both teams decide to play it. See, again, if Frenzy... felt like he missed a bit of an open net there.
Possibly, but this one's going to fall quite nice. You have a Swoo. Swoo just tries to make a little setup. No one's there to read it. Dwen is going to need to get onto this one. Doesn't. Happy Doggo is busy right now and with a wonderful cross, but it's dealt with nicely from Zvortex. Here comes Dwen now. Comes round. Can they get the cross in? They can, and it's in. Zvortex with the finish.
That was a nice little cross in from Dwen, as we can see here. Dwen carries.
There wasn't a lot of pace. Sorry.
No. But he tries to get bumped by Happy Doggo from behind. The goalkeeper tried to push him from the front. He still managed to get that little flick up over to Vortex.
To generate that pace on it would look quite difficult because I didn't think they were going to get enough pace on the ball in order to get that cross in. But in the end, like you say, with the bump, it kind of worked out in their favour. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to play. And it is 1-0 so far to Frenzy 0.2. They are a 1-0 down in this final. Dwen off the backboard. Is this going to find its way in the net? It is! This is exactly what happened in round 2 right now. It's precisely what happened. Frenzy really coming out strong.
That was a nice little centre up onto the backboard from Dwen as well. And Swo just read it perfectly. Jumped up, popped it, smashed it down. Nice, solid bit of play. Can't complain about that. 2-0 lead. Still 4 minutes to go, though.
Very nice from Swortex. Very nice indeed. And that's another good save there from Bloxy. That would have been pretty disastrous there for Trash Can Boys if that one had... Again, it would have been a complete role reversal from the first round game. The last game where Trash Can Boys took a 3-0 lead pretty early.
Yeah, but we know, being 3-0 up doesn't necessarily mean you're safe at all.
No, not at all. Not at all. But this is going to be confidence building right now for Frenzy 2. They're going to be feeling good about things right now, but they're going to need to keep their concentration, their wits about them, because we have seen Trash Can Boys score a lot of goals as well as save a lot of goals. This is a chance. This is going to hit just above the backboard there. The shot's going to be just too wide. Gets cleared. goes down the left-hand side of the pitch. Gwen needs to flick this one in the air. Follows it up, pushes it forward. Gets cleared there by Doggo. Comes straight back at them. Kangaroo pushes that one to the right-hand side of the pitch for Trash Can Boys. Lovely bit of work here. Nearly gets taken off from there by Doggo. Very unlucky. Kangaroo population can't quite get onto that one. Vortex does a great job. Pushes this one forward. Dwen gets the cross in. It's not going to be good enough, is it? Oh, it's open at the moment. Bloxy gets a block onto that one. That looked scary for a moment there for Trash Can Boys. But again, the ball comes towards them. Swoo pushes this one goalwards. Should be dealt with here, but it isn't. And that's a great save yet again. Swoo can't quite get an angle on. Wow. This looks like... Oh, how did that not go in there? Wow. Trash Can Boys will be kicking themselves there. That one didn't go. Close it 2-1. It's still 2-0 right now to Frenzy 0.2. Swoo pushes this one forward. Comes straight back at them. Dwen does a lovely bit of defensive work there. Puts it in a safe place. But he comes straight back at them with Doggo. Swoo pushes this one out, gets the clearance. Dwen with a great effort, very unlucky there. It's started to really open up. I think this game's got a little bit too open for Frenzy's liking, in my opinion.
Yeah, the pressure definitely seems to be mounting up gradually over time, but I think at this point, if they can get one goal back in it, they'll be very happy. Especially if they can score... I don't know, if they can get one back before the minute mark, that's still going to give them a solid amount of time to be able to try and get that equaliser in, but
absolutely,
it's not looking very likely, dare I say it, at this point.
Well, we've had Kirsten, the commentator, about 5 times today, so who knows?
So why not, yeah.
Absolutely, we have 1 minute and 20 seconds left to play. Looks very much like Frenzy are going to equalise this with 1 game apiece in the final here. It's a best of 5. But, we get a goal in the next few seconds from Trash Can Boys, then it'll certainly set up a blockbuster finish. This needs to be cleared right now. It's a good block. Swo's going to get in there, and that's a great bit of work there. Dwen's not going to quite get to it. It's well cleared, though, by Kangaroo population for Trash Can Boys. Frenzy 0.2 right now, looking more like what we saw of them from their round 2 games that we broadcast earlier on in this tournament. And there's a shot, and there we go. Bloxy there makes it 2-1.
Yeah, and 40 seconds left is a lot more than plenty. Especially if they get another one of those kickoff first game.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's see how this one goes. It's not for Frenzy 0.2 here. They need to firm if they want to win this game. There is only 1 goal in it. Goes goalwards, gets saved nicely. 30 seconds left. It's well saved yet again. We've seen a couple of those double saves. And it's punched in this time. And that should do it there. It's Vortex. Let's just watch that again. Yeah, the double save there left the goal quite open. Happy Doggo couldn't quite make up for the mistake there. Vortex capitalises on that one and gives the 2-goal deficit back to Frenzy 0.2. Trash Can Boys were all to do with 28 seconds left. A mountain to climb here. They may be giving this one up and looking to game 3.
Yeah, that was a gutting second goal. Well, third goal to make the 2-goal lead. Yeah. Trash Can Boys definitely wouldn't have liked that to happen. But, there's still, potentially 3, 4, definitely a few more games to go yet, depending on how the results of these next couple of games go. But solid little comeback game there. It's going to be 1-1 going into game number 3.
Absolutely, it's finally poised at the moment. That's exactly how we like our finals, Percy, isn't it?
We love it. I'm always a fan of the go to 2-1. Just get that tiebreaker final game, because everyone's going to be absolutely the most on edge, the most pressure felt, and just sometimes that brings out the best in people when they know that it's just out of reach.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be interesting to see.
We've already discussed just how many mind games can be played. So, it definitely is a big part of the overall game, isn't it? It gets into your head. If things aren't going well for you, you find yourself getting stuck in a rut with it, and sometimes it's hard to pull yourself out. So, This is exactly what we wanted. One game apiece, and in the final, Frenzy 0.2 blue, Trash Can Boys in the orange. Let's see how this game pans out. And Dwen with an early goal here from Frenzy 0.
And off it starts again. Yeah, nice little pass into the centre from Vortex off the kickoff. Dwen picks it up and absolutely just blasts it.
Absolutely. Trash Can Boys there. Not known for leaving the goal quite so open. That's worked out quite nicely though for the Trash Can Boys there. Cleared. Dwen doing some good work, really finding their way in this game. That's a lovely pass. Well, if this goes in, goal there, but it didn't quite find the connection, but it was awfully unlucky. Just reckon the nerves are kind of playing a part right now for the Trash Can Boys. They need to just steady the ship a little bit. Go back to square one. Relax. They'll be all right. It's flicked up into the air there. Vortex gets that one under control, but it gets well intercepted nice and early. Swope pushes that one down the left-hand side of the pitch. Vortex can't quite make anything of that. Here goes Dwen then. Can Dwen get anything off of this wall? They can. They can. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And what a good save as well. Dwen really is still coming back at the Trash Can Boys, though. They can't quite clear their lines. But now they do, and they push it goalwards. It's a great save. Swo does well and flicks this one out. There's Dwen again. Dwen really being busy in this game in the air, doing a lot of good work. Frenzy 0.2 really finding their feet at the moment. And there's a
Nice
demo there on Doggo. Yeah, absolutely. A good cross. Gets well intercepted though. Comes straight back at them at the moment. There's a lot of pressure here right now for the Trash Can Boys to soak up. They're doing a good enough job. It's only 1 goal to nil. As Bloxy pushes that one forward. As Vortex gets the intercept.
Ooh.
Yeah, Kangaroo gets a double touch on that one. Pushes it forward. Happy Doggo hustles nicely. But no one's up there to bring it down and under control. Happy Doggo has to retreat. Sees no one's in goal. And then comes out for that one and pushes that one away. Does well. Here comes Kangaroo. Trash Can Boys. That's a nice little cross, but it's going to be dealt with by Vortex. Pushed away nicely. Some good defensive work so far from Frenzy 0.2. Standing strong so far on this 1-0 lead. It is 1 game apiece in the final here.
Dangerous ball right across the front of goal. That's going to drop nastily, but it's nicely cleared by Vortex. Swo just missed that touch as Vortex. Wow. Let's get everything muddled. Why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice little clearance push back.
Ooh,
Nice
it's
little
gonna come off the bar.
Just crossbar. That was so close.
It's come off the bar again. It's still not cleared. And this could be dangerous. Doggo needs to deal with it. Doesn't deal with it, but gets away with it because Kangaroo population says, I will look after you there, Doggo. Don't you worry. Does the business. Clears it. This is going to be met by Vortex. Pushes it forward down the left-hand side of the pitch for Frenzy 0.2. This looks nice. It's a great cross. Couldn't be met, though. Kangaroo population a little bit too patient there, hoping that would come down. Happy Doggo pushes it to the right side of the pitch. At the moment, Frenzy 0.2 in the right places at the right time. Good communication. They seem to be in control of it, even at 1-0. They seem quite comfortable. Trash Can are going to have to start pushing some more buttons real soon. Putting some more pressure on real soon as we're into the last 1 minute and 22 seconds of game 3. Dwen flicks it up nicely. It's well dealt with there. It's cleared by Bloxy. Vortex pushes it back. It's back and forth once again. Dwen again with another good pass. Looks to get on the end of that one. Doesn't get on the end of one.
So close.
Bounces really dangerously. And
There
it
we
is
go.
put in the back of the net by Swo. That is 2-0 to Frenzy 0.2.
Yeah, unlucky. Dwen didn't quite get the touch he wanted, but on his way out of the goal, he did bump one of the defenders out the way. Don't think they would have been able to jump up for that in time anyway, but it's always worth taking out an extra player if you can. Solid finish by Swo. Nice 2-0 lead with the just dropping under the 1 minute mark now. Looks like they're going to take that 2-1 up, which, you know, when starting from behind already, it's got to feel nice. Nice little confidence boost.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, they are completely warmed up now looking real deal. It's exactly what we saw in the earlier games from Frenzy 0.2. And it's good to see, but that one's going to fly in to make it 3. This Vortex gets a goal there. Let's watch that replay. Vortex off the wall. Sorry, it's Swow off the wall, and Vortex with the finish. Great finish. And a great pass.
I think, we have seen Trash Can Boys score 3 goals in 30 seconds before, but somehow I don't think it's going to happen again this time.
For me, Frenzy 0.2 have been in control of most of this game. Trash Can Boys have huffed and puffed and given it their best, but for me, there's only been one team. I know the scoreline says that 4-0 as Vortex gets another second goal. I know it seems like a pretty obvious statement, but in general, they've looked pretty solid. They've looked pretty solid for this one. They've found their feet again, and they're going to be taking the final 2 games to 1. 11 seconds left to play. Wow. This has been a great final.
Yeah, so looks like we're going to 2-1 in favour of Frenzy.
Well done, Frenzy. We go to game number 4 then. Trash Can Boys really need to take this one or it lights out. We've seen Trash Can Boys can do this though. They just need a few seconds to regroup.
Yeah, exactly. We know they're more than capable. I think they just need a little bit of a breather. They just need to take a little step back, get back into the right frame of mind to approach this final. And I'd like to see them go all the way, to be honest. I think they're more than, as I say, they are more than capable. So let's just see what happens. That's all we can do at this point.
Yeah,
sit back and enjoy.
Absolutely. Well, it was actually Trash Can Boys that took the first game in this final. So fair play to Frenzy 0.2 for bringing it back right around to make it 2-1. It's floated up nicely there by Swow. Comes off the backboard. It's going to be dealt with. Only just though. Dwen keeps this one in play. It's going to get cleared just. I think Frenzy 0.2 will be bummed out that they couldn't get on the end of that one. Dwen pushes this one in the air. Vortex kind of gets in the way. It gets pushed goalwards, but Kangaroo Population keeping this one in play. This is dangerous right here, and it's 1-0 to Bloxy, sorry. Let's watch the replay.
Yeah, nice little dink off the corner. Swow and Happy having a nice little clash, but Bloxy able to just land in the right spot to finish that. I think that probably would have ended up bouncing off the floor and going in anyway, but it's always nice to secure that goal, especially, in a final of a tournament at this point.
Absolutely. I'd like to take my hat off to Trash Can Boys and friends. They don't let the previous games ever get to them too much. They've always kind of found an answer for their next games. And look at this. As it goes to 2-0. It's exactly that. They've dusted themselves off from losing that last game. And they find themselves 2-0 up in under a minute. That is 2-0 to the Trash Can Boys. Frenzy 0.2. Well, they've got some work to do now.
They really are. It's almost like they are just trading back and forth. It's like they're being courteous to each other in some way or another. They just want to drag this out for everyone at home to watch, so we get more Rocket League, more brilliant goals. I think that's what it is.
Let's be honest. This is a slobber knocker of a match. It's an absolute slobber knocker of a match. It's back and forth. No one really taking this. It's just trading punches. It's just trading punches in Rocket League form.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like I was talking about earlier, how you could replay the same game over.
Yeah.
You come out pretty evenly on wins and losses. 3-0. Here we go again.
This a complete role reversal here. And it is 3-0. Kangaroo Population there. Great pass. Really nice. Well played there from the Trash Can Boys. Doing what we've seen them do time and time again in this tournament. 3 minutes and 29 seconds left to play. Kangaroo Population there getting involved. find themselves a little bit out of position, having to regroup there. Trash Can Boys need to not put themselves into too much danger at 3-0 up. 3-0 is a nice goal cushion to have right now. They don't want to get too blasé with it. Happy Doggo tries to get on that one. It's missed, but it's dealt with there by Vortex. He's going to get another bite at the cherry, but it's intercepted. And that's a nice little pass there from Bloxy. Happy Doggo, lovely read there. Gets that one off of the wall. Gets the pass in. Kangaroo Population gets the shot in. Is that dipping? It's not dipping. It's well saved. Bloxy can't quite get that one. Happy Doggo tries to keep this one in play. Positions himself well, Happy Doggo. Gets the block in. And there's a demo right there on Trash Can Boys. And that's going to drop. No, it isn't. Nearly dropped in. It's a complete role reversal from the last game here. Pressure is just unrelenting right now for Boys, where Frenzy 0.2.
That's a solid hit. Tried to get that little redirect up to the backboard. That's dropping nicely, but...
That is dropping nicely. No, that, well, possibly could have been dealt with, but wasn't. Let's have a look at the replay here.
Well, as I was about to say, you know, that was dropping nicely, but I thought Bloxy had it. He was just ever so slightly too far forward. So unfortunate.
Again, I think we need to give props to Dwen there. I mean, it's a great finish, Percy.
Yeah, great finish, but, you know, they're still sitting pretty comfortably with a 2-0, with a 2-goal head. Yep. So I don't think there's room for them to be particularly worried at this point. They just got to be a little bit more careful, and then, you know, maybe think about how they're going to change their play style a little bit if they do concede another goal.
Yeah, absolutely. Kangaroo Population with 3 shots and 2 goals in this game already. Happy Doggo, the assist meister with 3 assists right now in this game. Brings out into control real nicely there. Kangaroo Population does well. They need to sit tight here though, get the clearance here. Happy Doggo does well. Kangaroo Population plants himself in the right place. 1 minute and 20 seconds left to play in this game. A Trash Can Boy is going to see this game out to make it 2 games apiece and take it to a final 5th game.
Nice little challenge on the wall. That's up to Swo, off the ceiling.
Great
Cannon back towards goal by Kangaroo and just knocked away by Zwan. Very nice.
1 minute left to play then, 2 goals.
Demo.
The difference right now. This looks dangerous though. It's not.
That was unfortunate.
Vortex was very unlucky there. I think it was Vortex or it was, yeah.
I think that was Swo with the shot.
It was Swo, yeah. I thought I got it wrong. Here we go then. 45 seconds left to play.
Nice little knock on.
This could go in. It's going. This sets
such
the
a nice
real
play.
tense moment now. Tense 41 seconds here for Trash Can Boys. Vortex
drops on from the crossbar as well. Absolutely brilliant second touch in the air and an even better finish.
Well, the comeback is well and truly on now from Frenzy 0.2. Trash Can Boys looking real good. Early doors in this with the 3-0 lead, but it's all changed around now, and that's a lovely cross. But no one was there to meet it. 25 seconds left to play. Will Trash Can Boys stand firm on this one?
Again, I think at this point I would just invest everything in defending and not take any risks necessarily.
No, I agree with you on that one. I think they're just starting to drop back a little bit now for this last 10 seconds. There's
Nice controlling it in midfield.
It's going to get cleared. Only just though.
About, yeah. Just.
Yeah. And that gets pushed forwards, and that's going to more than likely hit the deck, and it is. And Trash Can Boys equal it up for 2 games apiece, and you know what that means, Persh?
We're going to game 5.
We are going to game 5.
I think I might not be alone here in saying that goal from Vortex, I'd go ahead and easily say goal this week by a long shot.
I would say the same as well. An absolute fantastic goal from Vortex, but didn't do them any good at all in that game. As Trash Can Boys won 3 goals to 2. And like we say, this is going to a 5th and final game. It is going to be winner takes all on this next game.
And remember, if you haven't yet, you can contribute to the prize pool by typing !Matcherino in chat. And if you're unable to contribute, you can still drop !codes in the chat, and find yourself a nice code to donate $1 to the prize pool, absolutely free of charge.
Right you up, Hershey. I think we're just about to get this next game underway. Well, I say next game, the last game of tonight's tournament. Thank you all. I hope you've all... I know I've had a great time commentating and casting on these games with you, Persh.
It's always fun, isn't it? It's nice to be back. It has been a little while since last year. And you know, the games, they don't disappoint, do they?
Never, never. They never do disappoint. Let's hope that we get an absolute barnstormer of a game right here. Winner takes all then. Whoever wins this wins the final and wins the... Good luck to both teams. And there's an early goal!
Solid first goal.
Can boys picking up from where they left off, Pershey.
Yeah, nice little hit into the corner. Picks up that full tank of boost, flies over the goalkeeper, knocks it away from him before he even left the ground by the looks of it. Solid first goal, 6 seconds in. That's got to be a bit of a confidence booster, if nothing else.
Yeah, and a massive confidence denter for Frenzy 0.2.
Well said. Ooh.
That was well left there. You could just see there was communication there between Vortex and I think it was Swo there.
Oh, that's dropping dangerously into the corner, but nicely knocked away by Doggo.
Yeah, Dwen puts it back into the mixer though, but again, Bloxy gets a good clearance.
Oh, that was well read by Bloxy. Pushes it up to the backboard. Is anyone up there? Kangaroo is there just
Off the post!
gets the second touch though.
Let's
Wow.
watch this one again. Bloxy does some great work up there. Look
Off
at
the
that
wall.
pass.
Down.
Kangaroo off the post.
I think he just was in the right place at the right time there, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't look like he particularly boosted either way to get into place. I think that just worked out.
Absolutely. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to play. And Frenzy are under the cosh right now. They find themselves 2 goals to 0 down. Fair play to Trash Can Boys, who have really, really stepped up to the plate in this final.
I was going to say, yeah, they've really come into their own, haven't they?
Yeah, yeah. There was just the one game.
Ooh, that was
Where,
nearly third goal.
There was just the one game where Frenzy...
Nice carry past both
This is lovely.
defenders.
Oh,
Nicely
well,
cleared by Bloxy at the last moment.
Dwen really unlucky with that. We've seen Dwen a few times with some great aerial skills, and that was very unlucky from Dwen. It's cleared there. Passed into the middle of the field, but no one was there to meet it, so themselves in a bit of danger there. Here goes Happy Doggo. Swo does well to push it to the left-hand side of the pitch for Frenzy 0.2. Now goes over to the other side. That's well picked up by Swortex. Goes goalwards, comes off the wall, and that can't be directed by Swortex. It's unlucky. Blocks brings this one forward for Trash Can Boys.
Nice knock up by Dwen. He's going to go for the backboard pass. Is anyone up there to read it? Yes, but it gets knocked to the side. Unfortunate.
Very unfortunate there. There is a bit of pressure coming here now from point 2. They're starting to make their mark a little bit now. This one flies in the air, comes off the backboard. No one's there, and it gets punched in. It is Dwen. 2 goals to 1. Game
Yeah,
on.
nice little centre from Vortex. Went for the fake. Swo drops it against the crossbar. Doggo not able to get there in time. Dwen manages to get that nice little nose on it. Down into the goal. 1 goal in it. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Try that one again. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left of the final game. We got 2-2. Winner takes all. I mean, it's looking pretty good for Trash Can, but as we've seen so far, it could so easily go either way. Both teams very, very strong.
This falls dangerously, but no one's going to get on the end of that one. They just about get away with that one. Here comes Dwen again, pushes this one forward. Trash Can need to reposition themselves, keep it calm. There's only 1 goal in this. Nice and tight so far. Bloxy does really well to just about get something on that one and direct it goalwards. Happy Doggo does well. Gets cleared by Swortex. Swortex pushes it to the left-hand side of the pitch. Can't get on the return ball. Dwen's going to swing round. No, not going to swing round at all. Swo does well to read that one and say, don't worry, I've got you. I'll dig that one out for you. 1 minute and 43 seconds left to play. Here comes Happy Doggo with a shot. It's well cleared by Swo. Swo wants to get on the end of that one. Great block.
That's on
It's
target.
up high. I think that's hit the underside of the crossbar again.
Yeah, I think it did.
And it's cleared off the line. Good save. Swo brings this one down the right-hand side of the pitch. Comes off of the wall. Pushes it goalwards. Can't get that other touch on it. Goes straight back towards the goal. This isn't where Frenzy want the ball, but Dwen does well. Dwen's not going to meet that first. Trash Can Boys looking good for another goal here. Vortex does well. Gains some yards there, but it's floated in the middle of the pitch right now. Bloxy tries to get a shot, but Dwen is there with the save. Comes straight back at them. We've got just under 1 minute left of this final. It is the winner takes all here. This is the lovely little bit of work there from Dwen. Very unlucky that no one got on the end of that one. A good little block there. This one goes goalwards. Comes off the post. Last 44 seconds here. This is going down to the wire. That's going to come off the wall. That one goes goalwards. There's no one in goal. This one's going to go in.
There we go.
The pace with 35 seconds. It's a goal from Frenzy 0.2.
Yeah, I think Trash Can Boys, I think they got a little bit too over-invested in that push. And Kangaroo not able to soon enough, and Dwen able to get that one past. 2-all, 35 seconds. Are we going to go down to another golden goal situation to finish off this final?
What a horrible way to lose, but what a great way to win, though.
Yeah, exactly that.
And great for the spectators.
True that. Part of me hopes that does happen, to be honest. I'd love to see chat. What are you thinking? It seems heavily in favour of Trash Can at the moment.
Yeah, they're loving the Trash Can at the moment. There's a lot of love for Trash Can in chat right now that I'm seeing. So they've got a lot of support here right now. I mean, I've got to be honest. I'm loving both of these teams. Both of these teams have given their all in this, and it's come off the post! Oh my word! Frenzy nearly stole it at the last.
Oh, that would have absolutely been gutting for Trash Can.
It does go down to the golden goal, and the next goal wins this final. Whoever wins, it is absolutely glorious for them, but whoever loses it, it is going to suck big time for them. But hey, if it's for the overall good of the show, then so be it. Good luck to both teams here.
Ooh, good effort.
There's some chats for Frenzy in chat as well. I'm seeing some chats for Frenzy right now. This is good. Everyone's invested. It's off the post. It's going to get pushed out by Swo. Bloxy does good work. Stands in the goal nicely. Well positioned.
Nice.
Meets that one in the air nicely. Bloxy misses out on that one.
Doggo's there though. Doesn't get.
Doggo now misses as well. We're starting to see a few mistakes creep in. There's an open goal. It's cleared off the line. Oh my word. This is really an unbelievable final. You are witnessing something great right now, guys. Gets pushed towards the goal. I want both teams to win this right now.
I wish we could just give them both the prize. Tell them to stop fighting.
Oh, and it's another great save. It's not down with.
Oh, Swo
gets it, and they can't quite pick that one out. Bloxy, watch Bloxy here. Gets the save, gets the push out. But let's hear it for Swo. Gets the finish. It took 1 minute and 11 seconds of the overtime for Frenzy to Frenzy 0.2 to win the final. Congratulations to those guys, and massive commiserations to Trash Can Boys, who have been an absolute pleasure to watch in this tournament, and I really hope that we get to see them return. Guys, we have been treated to a wonderful tournament here and a wonderful final. Percy, I'm going to leave you with a few words now.
Yeah, again, just to reiterate, I mean, we've had a wonderful display. That final bit of overtime, 2 off-the-line potential goals, both teams. I mean, what more could you want from a final? Not only did it went to the 5th game, plus overtime, in probably the closest final I think we've ever seen on gaming. So, thank you all for coming, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for contributing to the prize pool, even if it is only with the $3 that you can donate absolutely free of charge. Thank you for the teams for coming week in, week out. Thank you to the rest of the team here at Rewind. We hope you enjoy the rest of your evenings or mornings, depending on wherever you're from. And we hope to see you next week.
I can only echo those statements right there from Percy. Percy, it has been back,
always
hopefully.
It's always nice to be back by the guys here at Rewind.
Absolutely, and let's hear it for everyone backstage. I say backstage, you know, doing all the... So yeah, let's have a little round of applause. I'm going to sign off. I've been Jay Bizzlebeard. That's been Percy. Thank you, everybody in chat. We'll see you all next time. Much love.
Good night.
Yuck. Yuck. The look of love is in your eyes. A look, your smile.